Okay.
Yep.
Last time on Out of the Abyss, you were all traveling to Stonehaven, an enclave of stone giants that you are hoping to gain some wisdom and knowledge and respite on your way to Blingdenstone. On your way through, you had to pass through the Hook Horror breeding grounds, which normally would be fine if it wasn't for the bloody hunt happening from bands of rabid demonic gnolls who are reveling for their god. Uh, Ye, what's his name? Yanagu.
Oh, damn it! And Ellie's not here either.
Yanagu.
Yes, yeah, no.
Reveling in Yanagu's return, not even return, just presence within the Underdark. Something that is very, very spooky scary. And another demon to add to the list. You were able to make it out of the breeding grounds, but not before confronting a roper and several piercers, which was a very fun combat. And you guys were successful, and you hightailed it out of the breeding grounds as you heard the echoing voices of the gnoll hunting party cornering their hook horror prey and slaughtering them, which all left kind of a sour, dark vibe amongst the party. It was very unpleasant sounds. You made it though out, and you continued on your way. And you travel for a ways, but you are weary. You have not been able to take a rest yet. You think it best that you cover as much ground as possible before the gnolls catch your scent, because they seem to have been dragging travelers off of the main road for their ritualistic sacrifices. So you push through the night. You start to get weary, and you now must make a collective decision. Do you stop and rest? Or do you push through and possibly suffer some consequences? Both are risky.
Yeah. I'm looking through my spell books to see what my slots and stuff are like.
Kothar,
Oh, no,
How
we're good.
long have we been traveling for up to this point?
Since when?
Since we
last
left the caverns.
The hook horrors?
Yeah.
I would say you've been traveling about, since your last long rest, I'd say you traveled 4 hours, did the hook horror thing, which was probably only like 30 minutes, and then 4 more hours. So you've reached the end of 8 hours of full travel since your last long rest. And so this is usually when you'd have to stop, but you can push through and choose to forego. You know you're close, though.
I think it might be best if we rest up before going into a new area.
I mean,
We've
I haven't used very much. I'm feeling quite strong, but if you guys are tired, I would be happy to stand guard and play with Shiny.
It's been a few hours since we've seen any danger, so I'd be surprised if something was around here. Although we are in the Underdark.
Yeah, in the Underdark.
I'm pulling out my random encounter dice.
If anything,
no.
we should have a short rest at the very least.
Would you like to take a short rest and see how things are feeling?
Can we
do a
convert
second
a
short
sword-
rest if we
Yeah, can we
wanted?
convert a short rest into a long rest?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Will short rest prevent exhaustion?
You will take a level of exhaustion if you push through. I'm going to explain. So I've been reading the 1D&D rules, and they have different rules for exhaustion that I actually like much better. So you know how 1 through 6, right now it's like there's levels 1 through 6 and they all do different things. one D&D is very simple. There's 10 levels of exhaustion. If you reach level 10, you die. Up to level 10, every level of exhaustion you take is just a -1 to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws.
And that just scales the whole way?
And then if you take another point of exhaustion, then it's -2. And if you take another, it's -3. And it just goes like that. It's nice and simple. But there's 10. And every long rest, you can get rid of 1 level of exhaustion.
And we don't have any yet right now.
Mm-mm.
If we did want to rest, I could conjure up my house and have people rest in
On watch.
there.
Would we all be able to fit? Because you remember we got the Machinids, the dragon.
9 people would be able to fit, not all of us.
Can you cast it more than once?
No.
Cora goes, Cora have rope trick. But last
That only
1
lasts-
hour.
That would be for a short rest.
Yes.
Nicole is going to turn to Basidia and ask. I assume the spores are going. Do your people need to rest as well, or
We
would you prefer?
are weary. But I am nervous. Stonehaven is another 4 or 5 hours from here. We are weary, but Stonehaven is safe.
Is it guaranteed that it's safe?
I just watched sacrifices to a demon lord. I don't think anywhere is guaranteed safe anymore.
That
Do
is
you
a
think the
good
road
promise.
would be safe to travel if we get exhausted?
Mm. Mm.
And I don't think we can take anything as completely safe. I think we should always have our guard up here. We are in the Underdark, and there are demon lords literally destroying buildings, destroying towns, and destroying lives. We should all be on our top guard.
And that's
Yeah,
why
and
I would
that's
prefer not to push exhaustion.
that's what I'm saying as well. It might be better we rest now, even if we are in a not safe area. Who's
We
to
should
say we
rest
find
off.
a safe area?
Very
I
We
think
should rest
we're
off of the
all in
trail.
agreement. I think we're at the very least going to take a short rest. Let's do a short rest, see how we feel, and then go from there.
That sounds like a good plan for now. Nicole's also gonna make note of how many children there are in our group currently. I don't know how many there are.
There's 2 myconid sprouts,
Topsy turvy.
topsy-turvy, and shiny.
And shiny. Shiny doesn't count. Shiny's just riding on people.
Shiny's practically invincible right now with their all scales and fire.
Yeah.
She's
So,
not
okay, so fine.
invincible at all.
A lot
Shiny-
tougher than a human child, though.
Yes, but Shiny is still
Baby.
little, could definitely be eaten.
Why did you have to
I-
say Ian?
Because that way we're more inclined to defend Shiny.
It's true. Shiny is my baby.
Uh,
Anna Zero
like-
very clearly feels parental for Shiny.
Goslin will die to protect Shiny.
Hun. Shiny is just staring at stuff and clapping.
For now, let's go ahead and take a short rest.
The myconids all take off their packs and sit down and start like chewing on I guess they don't have mouths. I don't know, they put it under their armpit and dissolve their rations. They stomp on it. I don't know. They sit on it.
I could just
Don't they
imagine
have their
them-
butts?
Absorb it like a sponge.
I could just imagine they could just like wear it as a hat as they're traveling and just absorb it that way
Slowly
as well.
absorb it.
And just constantly eating.
A mushroom stew, just dump it over their head and it just starts running down their head, but it absorbs into their skin.
Mushroom
Oh.
stew, they're myconids!
Alright, well, what else do we have to eat?
Micah
Yeah,
needs,
they're probably cannibalistic.
Micah needs to eat
I was
mushrooms,
joking.
definitely.
Right.
It'd just be like a person eating a monkey. I mean, it's not cannibalism.
Not even
Kinda
like
close
I
to it,
feel like
but
it'd be like
yeah.
a person eating a cow or a chicken. Like the fungi kingdom is more diverse than the animal kingdom. There's like bajillion
Or a shark eating a
species.
fish.
Yeah, think of it that way. You all are sitting there. Everyone make a perception check.
Actually, are both of our high perception people are gone.
That's okay.
This is fine.
I don't have too bad perception. I mean,
I
I
have a-
roll great.
Okay, perception.
Everyone has
Yo,
okay
nat
perception.
20!
Yeah.
I love that dice that I used, the nat 20 is a rainbow heart.
It's awesome.
Anazira,
Mm.
you catch the scent as the wind. There's like wind kind of blowing through the tunnel, and it's
Mhm.
coming towards you, back to where you came. But for a second, it like wafts back, and you catch the scent of blood and fur, like a hyena, a demonic hyena. Closing the distance, far enough away, but you catch the whiff.
When you say closing the distance, we mean like within like 10 minutes or within a couple hours? Can I tell?
You think that it's a little ambiguous, but you know that there are gnolls on this road. You don't know you don't know if they are tracking you or not. But you also catch the scent of, it smells like burnt flesh and sulfur. A smell, you haven't smelled this quite like this before, but it's
This doesn't smell like the sacrifice room we just left.
not like dead bodies,
Oh, okay.
like demons.
Hey guys. Hey, you know, I know that we were just saying we were going to rest, but I am thinking that maybe we should get a little further first.
Why's that?
Well, I as a dragonborn with an exceptionally beautiful sniffer, I have a very keen sense of smell, and up until a breeze wafted by, I also thought that resting was a good idea. But we are there's a lot more trouble closer to us than we thought. It definitely smells demonic, and maybe also, what did you call them? Gnomes? No, domes? No.
Knowles.
Gnolls.
Gnoll.
Gnolls. Some gnolls, maybe. I'm smelling blood and fur and demonic. Not, and I point at Kothar. Not that kind of demonic. Like it's like, and I point back where we came. Like that kind of demonic. So
It smells
I
a lot more
think-
primal to you, for sure. Animalistic, almost bestial.
It's. I just think with the group and who we have with us, it probably is actually going to be safer for us to carry on, unless we want to stand our ground and have to defend ourselves as we're sleeping.
Basilia's voice chirps. There are crevices that we could hide if they want to pass by us.
Would
see
we
that-
be able to disguise our scent so that they didn't know we were there?
Do you
I mean,
have does anyone here have prestidigitation or thaumaturgy or some spell
on me.
that covers smells?
I mean, I
Illusions?
can cast.
I have prestidigitation.
Nicole very hesitantly raises his hand as well. That's the digitation.
Mm. Listen, how many do you smell?
You can't tell.
I think it might be better for us just to go. The
I don't
sooner we
know,
get to
like,
Stonehaven, the sooner we can hopefully rest without as much worry.
Yes, but do we want to get caught on the middle of the road if they're faster than us? It might be better to try and hide.
Would it be better to be
But-
caught on the road or caught unawares when we're resting?
Can we look for somewhere like a crevice that she mentioned that's defendable too?
Yeah.
If there's something that's both hiding and defensible in case we do have to defend
I'd
ourselves.
ask Basidia where these crevices are.
Basidia kind of like gestures, and you do see like little kind of nooks and crannies and little like ledges and under, like a root will bowl through, and there'll be like a little under spot. We could take cover. As long as we know they are coming first, we can position ourselves, either let them pass or ambush. We don't have any pack animals with us, so
It's not to say that these creatures are going to find more innocent souls to kill.
I mean,
that is what they do, find souls.
Would it not be right of us to stop them?
I mean,
I agree. It could be very good to stop them if
Could.
we can.
it is not our job to also fix the world either. Like there are always going to be bad things happening to
But
someone
if we're able
somewhere.
to, if we have
At
the
the s-
opportunity to, why
If,
At
not?
the
if
same
the
time-
opportunity arrives, I would not mind.
At the
If
same
we
time,
were
it could be
certain.
safer for us if we did ambush them, rather than
Nicole-
trying to, might get attacked on the road.
Listen,
might
we
get
can
attacked by
dilly dally
people.
over the specifics of whether it's morally right or wrong to attack these things, or we can just do it.
Nicole will sort of put both of his hands on Kothar's shoulders and say, "My only concern is us getting back to the surface for now."
Othar just kind of shoots a look over his shoulder at Nicole and says, "You and I are more than capable of handling ourselves. We've gotten
Not
this
if
far."
we're dead.
Or handling each other.
That's what she said.
Does my mace say anything in response?
It chuckles.
You're not helping.
Nicole blushes,
I'd like.
but also,
Ooh.
but if we're going to, we should decide if we're going to ambush or if we're going to simply hurry. It seems like resting might be out of the equation for now.
Well,
We
if
should-
we ambush them, then we can rest afterwards.
We don't know
The
how
closer
many
we
there
get to
are.
town, the more likely we'll have protection when we get there.
Yes, that is also correct.
Stonehaven is highly defensible. You'd never even know it was there unless you knew where to look.
Are there chances the people in Stonehaven would help us defend if we were being chased, or would they turn us away for bringing danger to them?
From what I remember, Bolda of Stonehaven is very, very hospitable and cares for the sick and weary. I believe they even house a priestess of Elistrie there.
I think we should try and outrun it, and if it catches up, we deal with it then.
All right, chase it is.
Then we shall hurry. Everybody, pick up your things. It is time. And Basidia leans down and picks up little stool like a baby, and another one of the Myconids picks up Rumpadump. And you all start hurrying.
Nicole's gonna pick up Topsy.
Topsy's gonna ride on your shoulders and
Yeah, that's fine.
grabbing into your hair too tight, and he's like,
Ah!
"Whoa, we gotta be quiet. We don't want them to find us," she says, and her voice echoes.
J-Mitch is gonna cast a
Oh,
mage
please.
hand and have it as they're like hurrying, dusting off their footprints behind them.
Excellent.
Is that what prestidigitation can do as well?
Oh,
I think it can. It can clean any area, so I think it technically could.
But is it just putting the
It
dust
could be
where it was?
Yeah,
It
can
doesn't
be
say clean. It
conspicuously
says
clean.
it says like unsoiled, right?
I'm gonna
No,
say
it
it
says
works.
instantly clean or
Okay.
soil an object,
Oh,
no
you're
longer
so
than.
yeah. You're
we can
you're
do
able
it.
to do it. So
But it's no larger than 1 cubic foot. So,
so
The
you're
other
doing it
thing,
as you go,
We're working together.
but that will
um,
slow you down.
the other
Yeah.
thing is that technically, if you continually cast a spell, oh yeah, I get to be the the nerdy person is like,
Actually-
actually, if you continually cast a spell for more than 10 minutes, it actually causes you a level of exhaustion.
Is that 5th edition or is that Pathfinder?
I believe that's 5th edition as
I've never
well.
heard that. Okay, well,
I
Mm.
think it is too.
Yeah.
so you find it privy to, or prudent to clean up like where you rested, and kind of like mark off. And Basidia gestures to take like a little upper shelf area. It's a little bit more awkward, but to keep your prints from the main road. And you all hustle and hurry, crossing creeks, ducking under roots. The roots actually surprised some of you. You didn't expect to see roots. And when you inquire as to them, you are explained by the Myconids that the trees that you go under are so ancient and vast that their roots go hundreds and hundreds of feet down into the darkness. And you make your way. As you go, you hear echoing through tunnels to the sides of you the occasional hyena giggle, a strange howling sound like a howler monkey echoing, strange chattering, that horrible buzzing sound of those demon flies you've encountered a few times. You realize that demonic activity is increasing significantly. Things are getting worse. Time for me to make a roll.
Don't like.
Like when you just make rolls out of the blue, it's not fun.
Real quickly, while we're traveling, I'm just gonna quietly talk to my mace, and I'm gonna ask, "Can you feel the demonic energy here?"
It's saturated. It seems like our neighbors hope to make this another layer of the abyss.
Considering Yanagu's here as well.
That ugly brute.
Do you have a history with him?
Gratz has histories with all the other demon lords. They all suck.
Except, of course, us.
Naturally. Have you seen your father? Oof.
Kothar's mind flickers back to that moment when he saw himself but older in the caverns in with the Faerun. He's gonna think.
As you
And he's
think,
gonna
the virginity goes, yeah, that was him.
I could put 2 and 2 together.
So smart. You obviously don't get it from your mother.
I assume you don't know, but what's happened to her?
Your mother was a concubine, a whore, a pleasure woman, a comfort woman. I can't remember. Do you...
Pick your title. All those are right.
She was? No, I have no idea what happened to her. Not even sure why your father even bothered. He kind of goes on little tirades once in a while, walks among mortals to have fun. It means nothing. Lots of bastards are born to Gratz.
I can't say I understand why he would want to walk among the mortals when this is the state of them.
I mean, a hole is a hole, Kothar.
Kothar having his face just definitely go.
Think okay.
Let me put it
I'm
this
all right,
way.
yes.
When having a sensual interaction with a creature that is so far beneath you that they ought to be worshipping the ground you walk on. There's something fun about that. Just knowing that you could obliterate them with the snap of a finger.
Kothar's very torn. He just kind of sits there in silence.
You hear this mace is basically disrespecting your mother without even the mace is not trying to insult you or egg you on.
Yeah.
They're just talking about your mother and the encounter your father had with her with such irreverence and happens
Yeah.
all the time.
Kothar doesn't really care about his mother. He just cares about the idea of obliterating people beneath you. That part is what makes him go. And he just sits there in silence for a little bit, and then he says, I've never thought about it like that.
You will in time. Once you take your seat by your father's side, you'll get all kinds of power. Everyone will have to do what you say, or else.
But it won't be that easy, won't it? It never is.
There's lots of people who would like to be by your father's side. You just have to be better than them.
Like I said, not that easy.
Oh, pleasing the Lord of Pleasure is probably the hardest thing to do in the entire multiverse.
Let's hope I can do it.
I think you have promise.
And scene.
End scene. Kothar's getting dark.
We might have to kill
You're the
Kothar.
one that gave me a cursed weapon.
Jamich sends a message over to the Masons like, so are you single or what's the deal?
Oh, no.
You
Oh, no.
feel a warmth in your belly.
I think that's a yes.
I'm
I keep
whatever you
walking.
want me to be.
Unaware of any of this going on, Nicole's gonna use Divine Sense to see if maybe he can sense if there are any demonic beings.
Remind me how demonic sense works again.
Divine Sense.
Yeah,
Let me
Divine
just go
Sense.
ahead and click it.
I feel like at the moment it'd be completely over,
Yeah, it's
snuffled
I'm
out by Kothar and the mace.
ignoring that. It's only within
So-
60 feet.
And not behind total cover.
Correct.
So if they're
Yeah,
in
so
the
our
walls, you're not
daddy-
gonna see anything.
Mhm.
Okay.
think so.
And does it follow you around?
It's just temporary. It's just at that moment.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna say at this very moment, 60 feet. I'm so bad at imagining what that's like. That's 2 full sprints.
Bad enough doing meters. You can imagine how hard it is when you do
It's like
feet.
40 plus 20 feet.
40
Oh.
plus 20 feet.
At the moment, you feel nothing, but
It's 6 10-foot increments. Sorry. Okay.
nothing in the immediate area. Other
Just
than
Kothar and the
yeah,
mace?
Kothar and the maze.
Okay.
I like to think that's when Kothar's eye just bulge out at being told a hole is a hole. He's like, oh.
You choke. What? Did you swallow your spit or something?
No. The air's spicy with demon.
So, just for a mechanical reason, when he's talking to the mace, is it telepathically between them, or can he hear the mace telepathically and we can hear him talking?
All telepathic.
Okay.
It's just this internal monologue.
I want to. A couple episodes ago, we made a meal that had radiant light or magic linked into it, and it made Kothar's mouth really spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put some of that, like a similar recipe like that, into my rations, and leave it behind us as like a deterrent for the demon knoll chasing us.
This is when yes and goes too far. You put the Dawnbringer in the
They used
pot.
Dawnbringer.
So okay.
Yeah, she did.
Nicole, do you mind if I grab Dawnbringer for a quick second? I'll give it right back.
Anazira has it.
I have.
Dawnbringer
Oh,
is
that's right.
Anazero's.
That's right.
Yeah.
Anazira,
Oh.
mind if I borrow Dawnbringer for a quick second?
Are you gonna are you
Um,
gonna cook a meal right now?
I'm like, have a small pot in my hand. And
That's
I'm just
not
gonna,
how
like-
that. You can't cook on the fly. What?
What do you mean? I can create. I can literally create a meal
Guys are
with my spell
running.
slot.
I know, but
No.
like the whole thing was you were like cooking and then you took it and stirred it. It was like a whole thing.
Fair.
It
Okay.
was a whole thing.
But you're gonna
Okay,
try to
good.
force feed me divine food again.
No, not you. I was gonna leave it behind as like a meal for the Knoll to try to like get.
Oh.
put off our
leave-
scent.
Leave traps for them.
Yeah, it's gonna be like a little trap.
You know, I think that could just piss them off more.
I.
They
We
probably
don't have
know
time
how
for
to
that
eat
right
it.
now.
How is that going to be a trap?
Yeah. Because his face would get really spicy, and it would stop him from like a quick second. I
Well,
don't
what
know.
it
I
would
thought it was.
what it would
I
do
thought it was cool.
was it would like clear his sinuses because it'd be spicy.
Yeah,
And then he'd be able to smell you better.
exactly.
Wait, that's
And
not
then he'd
what
realize,
you want.
wow, these are
This-
really powerful, and we
These
should. I
gnolls are
shouldn't.
actually just have like a congestion. They just have a stuffy nose. They have the flu right now.
Yeah,
That's why they're snarling so much.
and the laughter
All
sound like
right.
that as well.
I thought it was cool, but
I'll leave behind a handkerchief and I'm
I
gonna blow
don't
their
think I
nose
can.
with.
I don't think I can mechanically
No, I
do
don't.
it.
No, I
so,
don't. No, I don't.
You are all on the run.
yeah.
We are sprinting.
Yeah, you're like
Yes.
jogging. You're getting tired. Kothar's base is getting hard.
It's always hard.
Mhm.
As you're going, the walls are becoming mossier and mossier. It is becoming, you can hear trickling of water. The air is getting cool and humid and clean, but every once in a while you get a waft of demon. It stinks. And you start hearing these demonic sounds around you more and more frequently. There's a lot of them. After a few hours of travel, Basidia signals to you all that you're close. Just a little ways to go. Kari Kitsune Cosplay, thank you so much for the raid of 26 people. I appreciate you. We're about to do something spooky.
Oh no.
Spooky, scary demons.
In the month of Halloween.
Spooky season. Thank you so much. Everybody go follow Kari Kitsune. You suddenly hear a howl behind you. Like a really loud. It's echoing behind you. You can't see, but you hear it. And Basidia starts. You all have to run.
Anazira picks up Shiny and covers their ear holes as I start running.
Shiny's like, "Ah, ah, ah,"
Damage picks up Turvy and continues to run.
like a football.
Yeah.
As this howling behind you, you start running. You start hearing other howling, following, joining. You hear yips and heckles. And you start hearing hoofs galloping. And you all start sprinting. You hear Basidia's voice. Up ahead! Up ahead! We are going to make a sharp left. You can't see it, but as soon as I turn left, just run left. As soon as I run left, turn left. Do not stop. Do not wait. Just go. And he starts running. You all
Your
follow.
left or my left?
We're going the same way. It's the same left.
Our left or stage left.
You are sprinting. The sounds of galloping and howling behind you get closer and closer. And then suddenly, Basidia ducks to the left. It looks like he goes right into the wall. You all, who is doing as they are told?
Yes.
Everybody?
Everybody's doing.
Yeah, I think everybody.
As
Let's say
Oh.
Anazera like scuffs into the wall, like sliding as I turn though.
you realize that the way the wall is, it's creaked open just enough. It's so well camouflaged, you would have never even seen it. And you step forward, and you slide a bit. Everybody make a dexterity savings throw.
Ugh.
How am I able to turn around and like perceive how far away they are from me before I make the entrance in?
Basidia warned you not to do that. Are you going to do
Okay.
that?
Ooh.
Don't tell me what to do.
I'm going to say this.
I really want to, but I'm not going to.
I'm going to say, Jamin, you're going to turn and then you're going to peek.
Oh,
Okay, like I
almost
turn
was
I
again.
turn into the crevice and then I peek out of it.
Yeah. So I'm
Okay.
going to explain what happens after I
I'm
get
down for that.
everybody's savings
Yeah.
throw. Oh, Leo's sleeping.
Oof.
I hear Leo kicking the frickin'. He's in bed.
Mhm.
Make us. I guess Jamich won't because he's stopping. Okay, Nakul, Kothar, you
Mhm.
slip on the slippery mud, fall on your butts, and the rest of you, Anazera and Yaslin, kind of like trot down. It's a steep hill, and you fly down. Jamich, you turn the corner. You have Turvy with you.
Mhm.
You turn and you're looking. It's like just like a wall, and
Mhm.
you suddenly see a flash go right past as legs and arms and hooves just an army's worth of beings run right past.
When you say army, you mean like 40 plus?
They're going so fast it's hard to tell, but probably it's like countless
Okay.
gnolls and some demons you
Like
have
stampeding,
never. Yeah, a
just
stampede, perfect, like a
Okay.
stampede, all the way through. And it surprises you so much. Now make me that deck save, but with disadvantage.
Okay. That's fair. Deck save with disadvantage. 15.
You stumble back and you almost slide on your butt, but you kind of go into like a skate, and you're able to catch your feet and trot to the bottom of the hill.
I'm like sliding as I'm holding Turvy up in the air.
Like a waiter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Once you get to
Exactly.
the bottom, Basidia puts his hand on your shoulder and ducks you down and is like, shh, as a stampede. And all of you witness. You see like the shadows. Just.
Does the cool still have
Damage.
sense evil?
What?
Damage.
Does the cool still have the sense evil up?
Nicole, you see lots of evil. All evil.
He's
Damage,
busy sliding, so
Yeah. Jamich tucks away the necklace of fireballs that he had clutched in his hand.
Ooh.
like clutching his pearls, but they're
the-
fireball.
Mhm.
Watching us. Oh. Southern Belle Jamich.
You all,
Well.
please mark down 1 level of exhaustion.
Where do we
Just for
mark
reference,
that? Oh, there.
it's on there.
Where's
Yeah.
exhaustion? I see it. It's on the first page in
Yeah, under
attributes
death
by
saves, above inspiration, which for some reason I say I've got, but I don't. So
it doesn't uncheck it for us at the end of sessions automatically, unfortunately.
Mhm.
yeah,
I can't edit mine for some reason.
You know, because I don't know if it's the sheet is going to interact with it differently, because the 5th edition exhaustion is different than our version of exhaustion.
Fair enough.
All right. Basidia slowly stands up. Well, that was a little too close for comfort. Is everyone here? We didn't lose anyone, did we? All right.
Did we?
Round and take inventory.
I think we're all here. Let us go. It is just down this way. And you all walk and see the mouth. You're kind of in a cavern, but you start seeing like little piles of stones marking the way. The stones are painted different colors, different heights, different shapes, just kind of stacked. And there's an archway that kind of signals an entrance. And you all enter Stonehaven. Let us take a 5-minute break.
I thought I was dead when I turned and looked.
Did you see what I put in?
I thought I was gone, or yeah, I saw that. I thought I was gonna get Lion King. Not gonna lie.
The clutching the pearls was classic, though. I was very excited.
No, I was going to throw a fireball at them if it was like a small pack, but I didn't. We never knew how many there were. But
There is a lot.
there's too many for me to throw a fireball at. That's for sure.
It's never too many for a fireball. Doesn't mean you'll survive that.
Yeah, I was gonna throw fireball and then like use the explosion to jump into the crevice, but I think I made the better choice.
I just wanted to have a cool chase scene.
That was a cool chase scene. Sweating.
All right, yeah, take 5 minutes, maybe 10, get some water, get some alcohol,
Mm-hmm.
or just get some water, go pee,
Mm-hmm.
kiss your babies, your fur babies, your beanie babies.
Landshark. Who
My
would
fur
betray?
baby is
That'd be
here.
an interesting Landshark that said James turns, slips off a cliff, Scar catches his hands and then throws him into the stampede. Who would be my Scar? What if it was Turvy? Yeah.
I'm pushing you out.
Either be Turvy or Ront.
He whispers in your ear. Ront's actually.
Oh my gosh,
Oh,
imagine
we haven't
that.
even heard from Ron in ages, have we?
Ron just like
none of you talk to
claws
him
me, goes,
anymore.
"Long live the king."
You guys don't. I only use the NPCs if
Mhm.
if
I've forgotten about him. Like,
He's chilling.
yeah.
Ron doesn't have to be in every. He's,
It's hard. It's actually very emotionally exhausting for me to keep track of every NPC. So I
Understand.
literally,
Sure.
I just bring them out when you guys want to talk to them.
I think this
Oh, that
has been
wasn't-
great, though. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
been
been
great.
great. It's just,
Mhm.
yeah, I just had completely forgot Romp was even here, is all I was saying.
I feel like we need like an ongoing like side cast list.
Mm.
You don't
It's also
have it
impossible.
memorized?
Yeah, it's also impossible for us to interact with every single NPC every single episode,
That's true. There's
as well as interact with ourselves.
I used to
Maybe
try
we
to
do-
say
you know.
like you guys kind of know what they all do by default. So
Chat,
we
is there
still
any
have-
NPC that you missed that you want to see a storyline develop for? Question mark.
Sareth got a pretty sick storyline.
Sarah's got an amazing storyline.
He got like. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, in the party journal, Friends and Foes, it does have a list of
I'll
the
be back.
people, and
That's
a lot of
right.
them are still here. So, some of them are still here anyway.
There's so many ideas that I had starting this campaign that died.
Literally,
Yeah.
All
All
the
right.
deaths.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
same.
Mm-hmm. Guys, now we riot. We riot in
Ah.
everybody's chats. Products too. And in Kuretsu.
I should really make that a command just for you.
Right? I think you should.
I was going to get up and go to the bathroom, but I can hear the fan on in there, so I know it's in use.
I can't hear. The fan for your bathroom.
Yeah.
But someone could have just left it on and walked away though too. You know,
I
to be
think I heard other
polite for the
sounds as
next
well.
user.
I think I heard other things as well, so.
Okay.
See, that's the problem. My bot doesn't really have subs to many people, only mine.
So one of the things you can also do is if you enable the better TTV emotes, I think the bot
Yeah.
can use them in your channel. I think.
I think they can, yeah. I know my bot has a bunch of random emotes from
Oh fuck! I just missed a
old drop
Ninetales.
events and stuff.
Oh damn.
Oh, yep, you missed the Ninetales if you didn't go for it.
Yeah. Mm,
Oh, and that's what Minties look like.
the which?
Minties. I was talking
Oh,
about food before. And like, they're just,
they look like lifesavers. Like there's the peppermint candies.
yeah, they're
Are they
just
round with red
mint.
stripes on them?
No, they're just like a block of mint.
Like a little green square of mint?
White.
White. Oh, interesting.
Now these are green, which I wouldn't even know how to describe them, except for they got chicken flavor.
I also realized that I don't own I do have some ice cream. Ooh. Maybe I'll have some ice cream after stream.
Oh, not very well. There it is.
Those are yellow.
Yellow, greenish, yeah. The packet's green, so I just always assumed they were green.
Wait, are you also slightly colorblind like Nick is?
No. No, I just said, like I said, the packet's green, so I just sometimes you just assume the food is the same color, like
Yeah,
because
yeah.
the orange ones have an orange packet. So because there's two different flavors of twisties, so just thought, yeah, they'll be green as well, but they're not. I noticed it when I was looking at it. Yeah.
Oh, there's a new expansion for RimWorld.
Yep, that's the one I told. Oh, you might not have been on at the moment at that
don't think
time.
I was here.
Yeah, I think you're up doing things. It added mechs and children as well. I got it when it came out. That's interesting. I already died once.
Sounds about right. Oh.
Oh.
Are we gonna do? Are we playing next week?
Why wouldn't we?
Well, I'm just wondering because it's Halloween, so I don't know if other people have plans.
Is it?
Well,
Oh, wait. Yeah, next Sunday. Well, maybe we should do like a spooky edition. But maybe
Well,
people
wouldn't-
have plans too. You're right. I don't know, actually.
Isn't Halloween on
I
the
don't-
Monday?
It is, but
But it's
people
that
aren't gonna
weekend.
go out on a Monday
Yeah.
night very often.
yeah, because you don't get the day off.
Well,
No.
I don't know how it is because Halloween isn't a major thing here. So
It's like medium here.
I mean,
For
we
adults?
get days off for a horse race and for the grand final of a game, but that's Halloween's not really a thing. So
Yeah, it's like a minor holiday. You know, we could play if there are enough people, but I was wondering if we all wanted to do like spooky variations of our cosplays. I think that'd be fun.
Spooky.
I wish I could do more for my cosplay because all I've got is this and the
We got
dressing
spooky.
gown I'm wearing.
So next week is the weekend right before Halloween. It's the 30th.
Ooh.
So I was wondering if people would be busy or if we would be playing, and if we are playing, maybe spooky
One shot?
versions of ourselves.
Yeah.
Or another
Oh.
one shot.
Do you want to do a Halloween special?
I think it'd be fun.
What if it was like a costume party Halloween special with our characters, and our characters were invited to a Halloween party?
So like just like a slice of life.
Kind of like we go to a party, but and maybe like we have like a mystery to solve, like a murder mystery thing.
Oh, this is yeah. I did something like this 2 weeks ago, or last week. Yeah.
Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago.
Nicole, do you want to
Yep.
help me?
That was a
prep
lot
it?
of fun.
Do I want to help? Well, so
I
here's
just
the
don't
thing.
know how to plan murder mysteries.
It's okay.
Oh,
I could help. You all right?
Alcohol in the eye.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Oh.
Flashback.
oh,
Those are the worst.
no.
Boom! Acid splash. It's a cantrip, guys.
oh.
Can happen at any moment.
I will never
Cantrip.
have this problem because I've worn glasses since 4th grade.
I
You can if it splashes.
I
up
can't wear my
underneath.
glasses when I stream because my headphones and my wig smash the things and it
Yes.
hurts.
That's fair. I
That's
have
why I
these
can't wear the
normally.
wig anymore.
Normally I have
Because
these
it gave
on.
me a massive migraine.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wear the wig that I've got because it caused my neck to break out
Yeah,
really
that's-
badly. So
Oh.
I want to wear a wig, but
So
I, have to get a
I
different one.
put because I have a hat and my wig isn't like hooked in the back. This has like a hook to keep it nice and tight so it looks natural, but you don't see my hairline, so I just have to loosen it or else it'll squeeze my brain.
I specifically have this pair of earbuds for when I do this because of my hair normally.
Yeah. That
I
makes
just
sense.
forgot to charge them.
Mm,
But yeah, if you
I
guys
can't
want to do
use
a Halloween
earbuds.
special, I mean, if any of you
We
want to be the
should.
guest DM, and I can be one of the,
I
I could play one of the NPCs.
would.
So-
I would love to be a guest DM unless somebody else wants to do it.
I want to do DMing, but I wouldn't be comfortable starting. Like I want to do it.
Do we want to
probably
keep
live
it
or
with Out of
in
the
a small
Abyss,
thing,
like
so-
Out of the Abyss characters in a different
If it's
situation?
us, yeah, if it's just us, I feel like it'd be fun for that. We could
I mean-
also do like a fun like body swapping thing where everyone else gets someone else's turn.
Like
oh
what
my god, we have to
just did.
roleplay them.
That's
yeah,
what
we
we
have to play as
just.
them.
This was what we did two days ago on Dark Dominion. We all got scrambled, and it was the fucking funniest thing. And I think we should all roll
Oh yeah.
to see who gets who.
Mm,
and
Freaky
Yes.
Friday.
Yeah.
I saw
Yeah.
someone's react video
That'd
to
be
the
fun.
cosplays too. That was really funny.
Oh,
Oh,
'cause-
wait.
Oh, that's like yeah.
That actually works perfectly because Scarlett can fill in for whoever
Anybody.
because she's really good at it.
So the other
I
thing
mean,
is
she
that
could just do the one shot by herself.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
I
just
don't
do
know
the
if
one
she
shot
would
by
have that-
yourself.
What
Wait,
if we were
that's
like
so
literally
smart.
just the peanut gallery
yeah,
Yeah.
and we were
I'll-
players present and like
No.
that's an
That
interesting
that puts a lot of
choice.
pressure
Idea.
on Scarlet.
Scarlett plays everybody else.
We're just watching Scarlet play by themselves.
And we play the NPCs, you play our actual party.
Yeah, you guys play the NPCs. That's so good. Wait,
that
let's
could be
do that
hilarious.
actually though. That's so funny.
there's enough NPCs that,
All of us can just
We
play.
can all
Yeah.
do too.
and I could be all the players.
Mhm.
I think that'd be a lot of fun.
That'd be really funny.
Yeah.
That would
be
be
a
a
lot of
fun
fun.
thing to save for a Christmas special or like a holiday special if we wanted to plan that out longer.
I don't think we
Yeah.
need too much time to plan it. It's literally
I
just.
mean,
I don't plan anything anyway.
I think we can do it both times.
Yeah, we can do it both times, but if we
Ugh.
do swap player characters, we can all try and mimic the other person, whoever we're playing as is cosplay, and see how different it looks.
Mhm.
I don't have the means to do that, unfortunately. I wish I could.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
that
That's
would
fair.
definitely be something where we would have to take more time.
Yeah,
That's
that
what
would be
you're saying.
like
Yeah.
planning.
Sorry, I'm just staring at my babies falling asleep.
I know the feeling. I've got my little fur
Can you
muffin
show us
right here. Yes.
thing?
Oh,
She's so cute.
so cute.
Itty bitty.
Itty bitty bitty baby.
I quite often wish I had my camera on this screen because that's where I put the screen for D&D. So I can't watch you guys and talk at the same time while looking at this.
So I changed my layout, and I have a vertical monitor now, and that's where you guys are on for me. So it's like this,
Mm.
and it's
That's
really,
so
really tall.
wild.
I don't think I would enjoy a vertical monitor just because I'm so used to like this movement.
It took me a little bit to get used to, but I'll tell you what, the next strain. So I have 3 monitors. I have 2 1080s and a 27-inch in the center. And the direction to move between all of that was literally making my I was getting cramps in my neck because I work all day and then stream. And switching it so all I have to do is just barely move my head a little bit if I want to, it has helped so much. And I put
Very
chat
nice.
and stuff on the side monitors, and then I put my work split screen on the center monitor. It's really nice. I also need more monitors for sure.
Okay, real quick, I think
need
we
a
I
battle
think
station.
we need to for next week.
Mhm.
Let's do all of you get a NPC. I'll play the characters, and for Eliphane's prank,
Okay.
Elephant gets to be Buppido.
Ooh.
Buffado, buffado.
Wait,
Wait.
so we have a Buppido, and then what is Poof's prank then?
Oh yeah, we gotta come up with a prank for Poof.
Are we making it pranks if people say they're not going to be here because they can't or because they're sick? Because he's here because he
Doesn't
wasn't
matter
well.
if you don't
As
show
long as
up.
they're missing.
Wait, what?
Oh, this is a new thing.
Oh,
Speaking
oh,
of,
wait, he
okay,
doesn't know yet.
yeah, he doesn't know yet.
doesn't know.
Let me
Do I get a prank?
let me reveal it at the appropriate time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Oops.
Yeah. We have this new thing. When a player doesn't show up to Utah, we play a prank on their character. It is a nice prank. It is
harmless
not
prank.
it's a harmless prank.
It's a
I
funny
love
prank.
this idea.
It's not a mean prank.
Yeah, we don't do mean pranks. Just like I don't
Yeah,
do
of
fail
course
videos.
not.
I feel
mean
like
pranks are also one I hate.
Summer camp rules,
Nick's
yeah.
prank might be a little mean, but we'll see.
Is it though?
I can't even remember what it was.
It's
Good.
not that mean.
Guys,
Don't tell me. I don't want to
yeah,
know.
Try
Yeah.
not
Don't
try not
remember either.
try not to spoil
No
the prank.
spoilies.
Try not to spoil the prank.
I'm so excited
Oh.
now.
I remember now.
Like I
it's
said,
not
I
like-
can't even remember it, so I can't spoil it.
Good. All right. Are we all back?
Yeah.
There's only 5 of us. It's wild. Okay. You all enter Stonehaven. It looks exactly like Garrettcorn, but that's because I didn't want to make another one.
It makes sense because they're all stone giants,
like
so
a-
they build the
Yeah,
same
it's
architecture.
It's the same
Whoa.
architecture.
Jamich is not impressed. Completely unoriginal. Very contrived.
Wow.
You walk in. It feels very similar, though it has a slightly different vibe.
Mm.
It's cooler in here. The air is moist. There's a little bit of a breeze running through the cavern that is creating like a little whistling sound that's you realize there are wood chimes hanging from the ceilings that are catching wood chimes and like flute like structures that are catching the wind that is passing through the cavern and creating like a haunting yet peaceful melody. I wish I made music for this place, but I just didn't have time.
You mean kind of like the kind that you would hear in like a cemetery?
No.
Creepy.
Like you would hear in like a monastery or a
cathedral.
temple or a druid circle. Like J King, thank you so much for the raid.
Aw.
Welcome to Out of the Abyss.
Nice.
Like, and you actually notice that there are some stalagmites and stalactites in here that are somewhat, they have holes in them. And the wind passing through is creating like a
Jamit, can I use my stone cutting to investigate the stonework?
it is stone giant work.
I knew it. Guys, we're in the right place. Confirmed
How kind
it's
of
not
you
a...
to notice.
Not an illusion.
Thank you again, J King, for the raid. We are playing D&D. I appreciate it. Everybody get cozy. We just arrived at Stonehaven. You look around. You see that there are different like doors leading off to different rooms. It's a very hospitable place. There are some braziers around. You see stone giants tending to their duties, like monks at a monastery. Kothar and Nikul, you kind of feel comfortable here. You also see some Quaggoth here mingling with the stone giants as if they are kin. And across from you, down at the very north end of this cavern, you see just like at the other stone giants enclave, a great stone of polished gray, almost silver, emanating a kind of melodious energy, reverberating.
I'm just gonna immediately walk up to that stone.
As you walk, you realize there is a very large stone giantess holding her hand to the stone, her eyes closed, but like her lashes fluttering.
James just gonna walk a little suaver up to the stone.
I don't know why I didn't expect you to flirt with her.
How was that not the default expectation?
That is now just the default
It's a bard.
expectation.
And yeah.
Completely taken aback by the intricate stonework here. It's simply amazing.
Hey, Mitch, you just said that you were unimpressed earlier. Are you lying?
I know this looks like
When
a
doesn't he?
dude, but that's because I don't have any female stone giant.
Fine.
I don't have female stone giant tokens.
Mhm.
So big.
Yes,
Just like the dwarf, she can't tell because they've all got beards.
that's right. As you start talking,
Landshark explained this card. Jamich can read Stone
What?
Lady's thoughts.
Landshark just played a card. Jamich can now read. You can cast detect thoughts on the stone
Oh.
lady.
Oh no.
Landshark.
I cast it in a detect to see if she's a thought or not.
That is disrespectful.
How rude.
How rude. Are
I'm not assuming. I'm just casting a spell to see.
Are you using the spell to see if she's a thought, or are you casting the spell to
I'll-
read her thoughts?
I feel.
Working
Yeah,
all
I
those
would do it. I would do it. Yeah, James would do it. Yeah, he does it.
To see if she is
Just
a thought?
No, just to detect her thoughts in general.
Oh, okay.
See what
I was
she's
gonna
thinking
say,
about.
are you gonna waste
Sorry.
this on a joke, or are you gonna learn
No,
something
I
from
was.
the story?
I was like, would. Anyway, my thought process was weird. But yeah, James is gonna do that.
All right. So I wasn't expecting you to do that, so I have to think about the how to articulate the thought.
Maybe she looks up and is startled by Anazira
Just-
taking her attention instead.
You know, she's doing this, and she's touching the wall, and you actually get a Jamich. Your brain gets assaulted as there are hundreds of threads of thought pouring into her all at once.
Oh shit, she's smart.
She is reading the stone and receiving information from all over the Underdark all at once. She is seeing past, present, future. Make a wisdom savings throw.
Oh shit.
Hello, stone operator.
Did Landshark just bait me?
Landshark just baited you.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
19.
You're able to
Pretty
tear
wise.
your head away, and you grab, like, it's so painful. And you hear a deep, soothing voice. An apprentice must train for decades before they are able to discern what the stone says.
Yeah.
And the giantess opens her eyes and looks down at you kindly. Can I offer you an aspirin?
I don't know what that is.
She gives you a pipe.
Nice.
for the headaches.
Thanks.
Make a Constitution saving
Just
throw.
like college.
Let's see. He finds Mithril and a Polrog.
I honestly thought, oh, we're gonna get another roll the madness
Well.
table. We haven't had one of those in a while.
It's pretty strong stuff, but you used to do this shit in college, so you're fine. A little relaxed. Actually, take away one level of exhaustion.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
We only had one, right?
Yeah.
Or did
Yeah.
Jameis have an extra? Okay.
No, just the one.
Just
She turns to you all. I've been waiting for you all, though thought you would be here much earlier. You're very late.
Mm.
And she regards
Apologies
all
for
of
our-
you.
Apologies for our lateness. I didn't realize we were expected.
Well, this is the way to Blingdenstone, and I knew that after you had destroyed Gauntlgrim, you wouldn't be going that way.
So it was destroyed.
Sadly, Gauntlgrim was put under siege. It is currently locked in a standstill. Many of the small folk have died. Those who survive are burrowed up in the keep, and many are staying in the Stonegorm cavern, the caverns where you met Hagram.
Do you know if a being named Groki? Groki?
Brokey?
Or Bubba
Droki.
No, Groki. Do you know if
Groki.
a
Let's go with Groki.
Droki.
It's Droki.
Groki survived?
I did not ask about a Droki, but next time I commune, I shall ask Hagram if this Droki is numbered amongst their ranks.
Agram is alright.
Hagram lives and tends to the wounded and the distressed. They have covered the entrance to the caverns and are waiting it out.
This is good news. What is your name?
I am Bolda. I am the stone speaker here.
Hulda.
You are
Are we
Janet.
really-
Oh, I thought you were introducing yourself.
No. I am Jamich. But I'm not sure why. Why are we this important?
When we stone speakers started to have visions of the incursion, when it happened, we foresaw many futures. The future always changes based on our decisions. When we glean into the future, we see these possible outcomes. And in most of the outcomes that resulted in the demon incursion being staunched, we saw you. Not all outcomes were you there, and not all outcomes did we staunch the invasion, unfortunately. But it seems like the fates have decided you are our best bet.
Are you
It's
saying
so
you
no.
can see every future that there ever...
Not
Could
every
be.
future, but many futures. There's infinite, and while we are patient, it's a lot of
Stone.
information to go through.
Stone does hold quite a lot of knowledge.
Yes, it does.
When did you expect us?
Well, I did not expect you to go through Neverlight. Though I suppose it is good you did. even if
I
it
wouldn't say
cost
that.
us an invaluable ally.
It cost us.
JTC looks confused.
Hemlock.
Oh! I thought she was referencing another stone speaker, and I was like, wait, no, we know Hakram. I was trying to think of another stone speaker, and I was like, is
No.
there another one that I'm not remembering?
No, but it was
I
really
to think,
Sarah.
I like
It
to
was
think
really
that Kothar
Sarah.
was like,
Sarah,
who are
it
you
was Sarah.
talking about? And Nicole's like, it's Hemlock. Oh, right.
We did not foresee that.
Neither did we.
It was not something we could have foreseen.
Or could have affected.
That is
Believe me, I
very,
would have if I'd known.
very bad news. That one has a lot of power. And now
Oh, we
that
know.
they are under the control of the Demon Queen of Fungi, our chances are now reduced.
Please tell me that they're not lost. Is there a chance?
We have not seen futures after that moment. That changed everything.
Right.
Anyways, are you hungry? Are you tired?
Would do good to rest.
Yeah, being
it's probably best we tell you that on the road we saw some not good stuff, and we need to make sure that the area is ready, that in case they come here.
What did you see?
Saw Knowles.
Jamish was the one who saw it best.
Knowles.
stampedes. Too many to count. Running through us. They didn't seem like they were regular gnolls.
Yes, they seem in
managed-
power, don't they? Is
Mhm. Yanagu, I believe is what Cora said. Is that right?
Yanagu. Yes, we were afraid he was part of this. It just seems like every day there's a new demon prince running amok.
Believe me, we're far too comfortable with demon princes here.
To have just one in the material plane is a catastrophe, apocalyptic event. To have how many now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
We've lost count by now.
Oh,
There's many.
1, 2, 3. I know at least 4. At least.
thank the stone they are not allies of each other, or all would be lost.
Do you think that there's a chance they unite?
If they could unite, they would have won the Blood War centuries ago. I think it is against their nature to unite. I think it's impossible for them to unite. That is what makes them demons. Their
Let's hope so.
inability to. They are very. A demon is an interesting word. It sounds like it is describing a single species, and yet demons are so vastly different from each other in motivation, in their biology, in their instincts. They don't mix well.
That is very true. I do know that the name that I shall not say in the Underdark is a demon, when Elistray is not,
Yes.
and they are related.
Yes. Demons can come from different origins. But yes, they don't mix well. They don't get along. And I think if they do make alliances, they are very brief. And it's usually to one-up each other. They like where they live. Their home, their domain, the Abyss. They would like to make more of it, but every demon has a different idea of what that home should be.
So it's a huge power struggle, and we're caught in the middle.
Yes, though I should like to know why they're all here in the first place. They usually don't care that much about the material plane, they care about the Abyss.
Stone Speaker, Now Grom spoke of Raven Hollow. The
Graven
library.
Hollow. Yes. He said that when he was a young apprentice, he saw all of you there as you prepared to fight a war. And when he saw you, he did not understand quite what it meant, but when you arrived in Gracklestug, it all made sense.
It seems that time is a little bit strange there, according to him.
That
but
is correct.
I believe that means that we should go to the library to get more of our answers.
I think
Yes.
the library will solve a lot of our qualms.
I think yes. But before you go to the library, you need to warn Gauntle Grim. They are the key. She looks right at Jamich.
What do you mean they are the key?
Gauntle Grim will give you the aid you need.
I don't know what you know of Gauntle Grim, but they're not exactly keen on just giving soldiers away.
It might take some convincing, but a demon invasion is pretty convincing.
My ancestors have held the territory of Gauntle Grim for thousands of years. Never once have I heard of a company of soldiers going out to help unless allies were forged or there was territory or some
When
sort of benefit to be
Pogrom
gained.
met you at Grim Hollow, you were accompanied by vast armies. You were generals.
I hate to be the one to break this to you, but
The
Not a
stone
general.
speaks, she says, kind of like with a period at the end. Like she's not having any. Then she kind of tussles your hair. Let's eat. You are exhausted. I can smell it on you. Oh, and these little ones. And she sees all the little ones. And she starts pinching their cheeks and their ribs. These ones haven't been fed and oh dear, dear. Let us go. Follow me. And
So my kids have-
everybody that I've been able to feed has been fed.
We were a little bit rushed earlier.
this is a big giant lady. She thinks that you should eat more.
So she
I am a
offended.
chef, and I am offended that you think that they haven't eaten.
Yasin, you wanted to say something?
Did I? Oh, I was just saying that do my kids have ribs?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
they do.
Ribs?
They have ribs.
Because they're kids as well. She said about the ribs.
They're in there.
What a weird thought. Yeah, my kids have ribs. What?
We're all talking about the fate of the world, and Yasin's like, do myconids have ribs?
It's just
Why
random
not?
shower thoughts.
Exactly.
Agreed. Please take our guests to the valley. Let them get refreshment. And another stone giant, Tess, a little bit skinnier and shorter, rushes up. My apprentice, Agrit. It's very nice to meet you. I am so happy to have you, and I will take you outside right now. Come with me.
That sounds threatening.
Huh?
No, it's just like, that sounds
I'll take you
threatening.
outside.
Nicole,
Take you outside.
Oh!
Nicole,
Oh no,
it's
no, no,
fine.
no! I'm so sorry. I'm just an apprentice. I'm still learning. Mom, sorry.
Tess, you have done
Stone
absolutely
speaker,
nothing wrong.
says we need to go outside. That's where all the food is. I think you'll
It's
love it.
fine.
It's so
Did you
beautiful.
say food?
Yeah.
And Azera finally starts paying attention. Like I've been sitting here like petting Shiny the whole time, listening. Like that's very fascinating.
This
Yes.
stone
Oh,
giantess
okay, yeah.
is like so eager to just do her job.
Are you
Now,
the daughter?
everybody, I know we all have our hums and haws about this whole situation, but we should listen to Tess and follow her and
She said
strike
food,
up
I'm
lovely
good.
conversation over food.
Did you call her
Yeah,
Tess?
suppose.
Tess, T-E-S-S. I thought that's what you said, right?
No,
No.
she's a giantess.
Oh.
Her name
What's her name?
is-
I thought you said her name was Tess.
Agreed.
She's
Agreed.
Agreed.
I was close.
You're calling giantesses Tess. What's
Tess.
up, Tess?
Hey Tess. It's like hey girl, but say hey Tess.
Sup, Tess?
Miss.
Can we just
Agreed.
start calling female giants Tesses?
That's what I call waitresses
Tess is-
too. I don't get the
Right.
problem.
Tress.
Mm-hmm.
He just calls everyone Tess,
Yeah.
no matter who it is.
Kothar, it looked like you were gonna ask something.
Both are me.
Yeah, no, I thought I heard something.
What?
So, I'm gonna ask, is that your mother? And he's gonna
Oh,
point towards the main woman.
she blushes so hard. Oh, yes, that's mother. But right now I'm apprentice and she is my stone speaker. So we have to be very professional and I can't let her down. Or this job is really important to us. And I don't know, I keep touching the stone and I don't hear anything. So, well, I'm gonna keep trying. I can't let her down. Let's go.
Don't worry, I don't hear anything when I touch stones either.
Wow, you're really nice. Oh, hey. And then she looks at Yaslin and she kind of pokes you a little too hard. You're one of those Illustrae ladies.
Yes. Could you tell by the lack of clothes, or was it something else?
It's I don't you have like some kind of like jewelry?
She has this, and she'd probably have like a symbol on her sword, maybe.
Yeah. Oh. That'll be great. I'll let Danica know. She's also a priestess of Illustrae.
That's amazing. I'd love to meet her.
Yeah, she hangs out here. She just kind of like helps the sick and feeds people. She's really nice. You guys are just the nicest.
Very common, yes.
Yeah, so have you been to the surface before? Most
No.
Illustrians have. No, you haven't?
No, I was born down here.
Oh, but you've heard of it, right?
Oh,
Wait,
yeah. W.
wait,
Sorry.
you all are. All of you are surfacers. Oh. What's the sun like?
The sun is like getting into a hot bath, but you don't have to dry off afterwards. It's wonderful.
That sounds so
Anazira,
good.
Yes.
maybe you should show her the
Oh,
weapon.
I don't know. Would it hurt her? And I whisper, "Wait, you're not gonna hurt her, right?"
Let me out. I want to come out. I've been in here so long. It's dark and you already forgot about me. I thought we were friends.
I'll sort out.
Ah.
We're definitely friends. I'm going to give you some good food later. I promise. Jamie just got some really fun things to let you try.
You're going to stick me in soup again, aren't you?
You didn't like it? I thought you thought it was tasty.
It's more of a stew confection.
I was just trying to be nice. It was a little weird, not gonna lie. Ta-da!
Iceland shields her eyes before unshaven it.
Egret or Agrit goes. What is that?
This is Dawnbringer. Dawnbringer. This is Ygritte. She is a
Apprentice to the
Apprentice.
stone speaker.
yep.
Agrit, apprentice stone speaker, at your service. Is that the sun? Wait, how did you get the sun? You just brought the sun down here.
She's kind of like my son, that's for sure. And I like look fondly at her.
Wait, there's lots of suns?
We
Oh
are
my
the-
gosh.
Yes, actually. Have you heard of stars?
Wait. Wait.
is so cute.
Stars
This is very cute.
are suns?
Yes, just much farther away. And they're all in different stages of life and they have different kinds. So some suns are blue, some of them are orange. Ours is kind of, what color is the sun in this
It's
world?
yellow.
It is yellow.
It's a beautiful golden light, much like Dawnsinger. Very elegant, very rich, prime of life kind of a color.
I wish I could see it. Mother
Dude, this-
says the surface world is not under our jurisdiction nor our concern. It is a dream. We call it the dream because it is not meant for us. But I want it so bad. I want to be where the surfacers are. Ask that question.
Is it time for a musical number? Yeah, I've been waiting for this.
She breaks into my I Wish song, and it's basically part of your world, but from a stone giant's perspective.
Okay.
Oh.
Can she roll performance?
Sure.
As she's singing, Nicole is actually gonna use prestidigitation to make a small, illusory sun, just like the way it would look.
She got
It
an
doesn't
18.
emit any light,
He's
but
a
he's just like this.
Wow.
Or you could just cast light.
So there's like an orb.
It's different.
There's an orb just. So this is what I don't understand. So like I look up and I see the cavern ceiling. There is no ceiling up there, right? It just goes on.
There.
I feel like
Sky.
that would just make me like, whoa. Like how do you feel like you're not gonna fall into it?
Gravity.
Well, I understand gravity. There's gravity down here too. I just mean it's
You
open.
defy gravity.
Imagine it's like if you're swimming
Uh.
swimming over ocean and it was endlessly down. Wouldn't that just make you feel like
I mean, the astral sea is vast and expansive. It's
oh my
unknown
gosh.
what happens if you get lost up there.
Okay, I gotta hurry and show you guys around, and then can you tell me more? Yeah, okay, I'm gonna ask if I can have dinner with
Yeah.
you guys, and I'll just do all my chores like really, really quick. So,
We would love to have you for dinner.
over there is just come through here. Just come through here. And she guides you through a another archway, and you walk into a basin. At first, it feels like you are walking into outside. It's like a faint sunlight, like sunbeams coming down from the ceiling, and there is like a mist, a gentle mist filling the area. And as you look up at the ceiling, you realize that there are white quartz crystals reflecting light, creating just a luminance. The walls go straight up and kind of concave upwards like an arrowhead. And they're all covered in moss. The basin kind of dips down, and there is a pool in the center. Beautiful, clean water, and there's lots of trickling brooks, little creeks kind of just trickling down, feeding into this single pool. Along the sides, the walls of this basin are cultivated ripple bark, which is a shelf fungi. You see different stone giants and quaggoths tending to these crops. You also see some mushrooms being grown on the ground. To the north of the pool are several mounds with little doors in them and little curtains covering little holes. And they're little dwellings. And you realize that there is a small colony of quaggoth that live here. And I am going to...
How does that make Scrag feel?
I'm glad you asked.
That's what I was just
Oh,
thinking
no.
as well. I couldn't remember his name, but
She's trying floating text. Oh my god.
Oh no!
I didn't see. I just
Spell
see
magic.
French.
No.
Stonehaven!
Oh, there. Yep.
Whoa. Beautiful.
It feels
How'd you get the
so
name?
serene. How did I do that?
No.
Oh.
How did you get the name to float up there?
Oh, that is an illusion spell. Just so everyone knows
Beautiful.
where we are. You feel very like this is like a hidden little
Oasis.
oasis in the Underdark. And that gentle music seems to be ever present. It's nothing like that terrible music that you heard in the Garden of Welcome that ended up just being the moans of suffering people. Instead, the carved out stalagmites and stalactites that have holes in them are just gently whistling. And they've been carved in such a way that they create beautiful, complex harmonies.
You have an
And
amazingly beautiful home.
thank you. We've been here for, I don't know, like 5,000 years, I think, was the first stone giant that found Stonehaven. We found the Seeing Stone, and it just so happened to be, here, and it's just, we've been here. We take care of weary travelers. It's off the road. It's kind of hidden, but some people know where it is if they're good. But it's like a best kept secret. Though I grew up here, I was born here, and it's nice, but it's tiny, and I'm not really allowed to go that much further out on the main road. There's a couple of outposts I've been to, like maybe 5 miles tops. But Mother doesn't really want me to leave. My duty is here, and I'm supposed to, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to be meditating by this. Okay, have fun, guys. Goodbye. And she just turns and just like rushes back out the way she
When you're
came.
coming back, we would love to spend time in your
Yeah.
company.
I just gotta do my chores. I'll be back.
Gotta do my chore of meditation.
Good luck.
That sounds like you sometimes, Kothar.
What? It's called prayer.
And it's a chore.
Guys, we're out of Haven. There's no need to drag each other through the mud.
It was just
What mud? There's no
If
mud
they're
here.
going to wrestle in the mud, don't stop them.
Wait, do you not enjoy speaking?
Scrag is just staring at the place like,
She's. Nicole's just gonna kind of like scratch the back of his head and just be like, she's actually never spoken to me during meditation.
What do you mean?
You know, she's never directly spoken to me either. She doesn't directly speak. It's the little things.
You're a cleric. It's slightly different.
I really don't think it is. We can talk about this tonight.
Well, there's food here, and for once I don't have to cook it.
You can reseason it if you'd like.
I think I might.
you see on the banks of the pool several like banquet style like picnic benches. There's a couple of quaggoths and a stone giant sitting there eating. There is another stone giant by a pot and like a little cooking station preparing food. And he is being assisted by a young lavender-skinned drow with short curly hair, wearing silky see-through robes.
Well,
And she be thick.
Oh,
She's
like how thick we talking?
So she's like
roll for dick.
5'1", double D's, juicy booty, cute little belly.
Oh,
and-
okay. Compared to
What about
my
your
God.
greed? Is she thick?
Agri, I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
agreed.
Hold on.
Agreed.
Let's
Oh,
let's
so
focus
bad.
on the task at hand.
Okay,
Sorry.
fine. Sorry.
What's your
sorry.
question?
We got
I've
very
been-
distracted.
What was your question, Kothar? Compared to who?
No, I was gonna say compared to Shal, who's thicker.
Shal is dwarven thick.
Okay, I see.
I'd say that this drow is like Meg the Stallion thick. A famous rapper.
Gotta Google
Okay.
it.
Okay, ooh boy.
If
Now that I
anyone has
have,
a-
okay, we can continue now that I have a very solid idea in my head.
Yeah, she's thick.
Someone wants to post a picture in Discord.
Yeah,
that'd be
someone
good.
post a
I
picture of
didn't
Meg the
get the-
Stallion.
didn't get the
Just
name, I'm
like
terrible.
thick, like
Yeah.
she got. She's not like a skinny little. She is she has curves. She's been well fed by the stone giants. Stone giants' high heels. and her dancing has given her like really strong thighs. She just gets down and she does this twerking for Illustrier. But she is sitting there helping prep meals, and you see her bring a bowl over to one of the Quaggoths. The Quaggoth has his arm in a little sling. She like exchanges some warm words with him and rustles him on the head, and he kind of goes, and then, and it looks like Beast from Beauty and the Beast trying to drink. She looks up and she sees you all standing there, and she goes, "Oh!"
Yasmin will immediately go over.
She sees you immediately. "Sister! Oh! A fellow priestess of Elune." And then she does, like, I don't know, a bow that is reserved for specifically priestesses of Elune. Or not Elune, sorry, Illustrier. Same thing.
Elune.
Ilune. Illustrier.
From World of
That's
Warcraft.
why I'm laughing a little.
Same thing.
That's the same.
Close enough. It's the same thing, but it's
Yeah.
It's the same thing. As she bows, her
Yeah.
boobs go boom boom.
And Yasmin will bow back.
She'll like give you a little mwah, mwah. "Is this your flock? Did you bring them here?"
We came together, yes.
"Oh, excellent. What's a stone giant name?" Drawn. Another bowl. Bowls for their... His name is Drawn, I guess.
Names are hard.
Yeah.
Names are hard.
Drawn. Drawn. We'll do that. That sounds nice. Drawn. We need... And she starts counting. "More bowls. Any vegetarian here? We've got 2 variations." Yes. Okay. Sit down.
Is there alcohol, perhaps?
Yes. We have a homebrew.
But
Is it extra strong?
Yeah, it's pretty strong. Yes, it's made from mushrooms.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yes,
what do
here.
you call it?
Fuck you.
Pardon me.
That
We
does sound like a very strong drink.
It
We-
does sound like it would be delicious.
we call it hold on, I want to think of something great.
I think "fuck yous" are really good.
We call it stone tongue.
Ooh.
Why do you call it stone? I'm kidding.
Because when we age it in barrels, we put stones in there that we pee on. Any other questions?
Like whiskey stones.
Oh no.
You can keep asking the DM more questions. I will make things up. I will not
Can you
stop.
describe the bottle to me?
Yes.
There is.
Stones, granite.
It's
or
a
quartz?
giant barrel. We
Probably
drink it
limestone.
right
It's gotta
out
be
of the
something
barrel.
porous.
Yeah, it's got like a
Quartz
little...
is porous.
Yeah. It's gotta be porous to absorb the piss.
Yes. It's dark. It has like a what's that fancy mushroom called?
Shiitake mushroom?
No, the truffle. It's like truffles.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds yummy.
It's like a truffle vodka.
Like a dessert cheese
truffle.
wine. Oh.
It's truffle vodka. It's
I
called
don't know
Stone
if that-
Tongue.
Okay.
It's not supposed to taste good. This is what we got. We're like a monastery. We make our own shit. But we also have some barrels of drowish wine. We trade with different outposts around here. We have some Durgar alcohol. We have some Svirfneblin alcohol. We have drowish alcohol.
I would love to have whatever is.
We have a mind
Strongest.
flayer. What would mind flayers make? What kind of alcohol do you think mind flayers would make?
Something that would fuck with your brain,
Shine.
probably.
White liquor. The Chinese white liquor.
Okay.
Oh god.
Ooh.
We'll call it a mind flayer liquor. What should it be called?
Oh, I don't know what. I mean, I could tell you what
Mindfuck?
it is. It's just
Yeah.
called mindfuck.
Yeah, it's called mindfuck. We do have some
You
mindfuck.
could also just say that
It's a
something else
tequila.
with
It's a
alcohol.
tequila. Mind flayer
Oh
tequila.
god. Oh god.
The mindfuck tequila.
Mindfuck tequila. We do have some of that.
Why don't we call it blackout instead?
Yes, we have shots of blackout. As you look at this drow, you can tell she loves to drink.
I will take whatever you have on hand. I would love to have a drink, perhaps with some people.
Krieg, I'm making up names now. Two Quaggoths hustle up. Will you bring a little bit of everything for our guests? They all kind of bow, and they all look at like Scrag a little curiously, and Scrag is like, "I'll help. I want to go and help him get the alcohol."
Go and have
Nicole like
go enjoy yourself.
pats him on the back, like, go make friends.
Good boy. Good boy.
Good boy.
Well, that's an odd one. Is there something wrong with your Quaggoth friend?
He's still trying to discover who he is. He had something bad done to him.
Oh dear. Oh, does he need medical attention?
No, but we
took
do
care of
have
it.
someone else who does need medical attention.
Yes,
If
who?
possible. It's a drow. His name's Seraph. I have no idea where he is at the moment.
What if you carry him?
Yeah.
Was Scrag carrying him?
I'm here.
Yeah.
Where are we? Describe it to me.
We're in the grotto.
That's nice.
It's Stonehaven. So
Oh,
you've
we
been here
made it
before.
to Stonehaven.
You've been here.
No,
If you've been.
I
You've
haven't.
heard of it. though.
Yeah, we've traded with. I've been stationed not far, but I actually haven't been here. It's kind of a close kept secret of its location, so you're very privileged to be here.
Sounds like us just
Yes.
in general lately.
Seems as if the fates have decided we're privileged or something.
Well, you can call it privileged, or you can consider that they expect us to defeat demon lords. So it's honestly the least they can do.
So yeah,
Say
he had a
Lord
run-in with
cursed.
some. He had a run-in with
Oh.
some fungus.
The drow, the priestess, goes over and she starts kind of observing him. Oh, my dear. He's blind as a bat, isn't he?
Correct.
Yes.
Well.
He's also missing some limbs.
Oh! That's awkward. Well, I can see if we have any prosthetics. Oh, real quick. I need to send a quick little message. A secret behind the scenes message.
A secret behind the scenes message.
Hmm?
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh my gosh.
Dun, dun,
She's
dun.
conspiring against us.
Guys, remember, we do Out of the Abyss every Sunday. We're powered by Foundry, and sometimes we like to break it down and get jiggy with it.
And you can grant your favorite player or favorite DM inspiration for $10 or 1,000 bits.
And you can also purchase
Cards!
Loot.
Stream
Yeah.
loot!
Stream Loot cards.
Stream.
And don't
at-
forget about Streamloots.
It's very easy to set up. All you have to do is go to the website and sign in with your Twitch.
And then you can go to streamloots.com/Scarlet64. Purchase
Yeah!
cards there.
To affect the game. If you use a card, you can affect the game. And you can give me ideas for future cards if you would like more, because I can make a bunch of cards.
So
Thus ends our
Okay, hold on.
sponsored segment.
he's blind, but he still has his eyes, right?
Wait, does he?
His eyes are like they're
Cloudy
yeah,
white.
they're there, but they don't work.
Okay.
I have a bit of a strange question.
Yes.
Are there any written records around here?
What
Or
are
is
you
everything...
What are you looking for?
I am... Nicole, pulls out, yes, I don't remember. What's Shinebreaker.
Oh,
This
this is a magnificent weapon.
Yes, he is. I have not found records anywhere. I found him in ruins, and he, I believe, belongs to the surface, but I would like to see if there are any records of.
We don't keep records
Where?
here, but do you mind if I look?
It does seem to be a living weapon.
Yeah.
It is
That makes
sentient.
a difference.
Yes.
She
Nicole's
kind of like
gonna
traces her
extend it.
fingers over and starts studying like the designs, motifs. This looks Netherese. Ancient civilization. They are no longer around. This is celestial.
Yes.
I do
Wait,
not. Yes?
Another Anazira.
Yes.
Dawnbringer is also Netherese, is she not?
Is she?
Are you?
Isn't
Uh-huh.
Dawnbreaker-
I cast
Dawnbreaker
message
out?
to I cast message to Dawnbreaker.
I
to
am
Shinebringer.
Netherese, and I served Brysis as her ceremonial sword of bragging to all of her friends at dinner parties until I was buried with her underground in a floating
Ceremonial?
tomb.
So
Yeah,
you didn't get to see a lot of action?
no. Disappointingly enough.
We're doing more fun things now. Is you're saying I'm a cooler owner is what you're saying, right? Like we're doing much more fun now.
So far in the single battle that we've been in together, it has been fun, and I hope we continue. Because I don't want to go back into a sheath on somebody's ass.
So,
Fair.
these two are from the same civilization?
Oh, yes, Shinebreaker seems to have been made around my... Shinebreaker seems to maybe be a little bit younger than me, actually. So I am not... I don't know who made Shinebreaker.
So, Danica. Is that her name? I forgot.
Oh, I didn't introduce myself. They must have told you. Yes, I am Danica. Yes, this is... It looks religious, but I am not familiar with this motif. It might have been one of the lesser worshipped deities. Certainly nothing that exists now. Where did you find this, you said?
He was held by a statue in some ruins in the middle of Dark Lake.
There was also a Dryad there as well, nearby, if that
Yes.
matters.
A statue. Well, when the Netherese Empire fell, it literally fell from the sky. Their cities were floating. Their continents flew in the sky. And when the catastrophe that ended their civilization happened, all of their cities and dwellings and temples crashed to the earth. Some landed in valleys, on mountains, and some landed in the Underdark.
Very interesting. How do you know about these?
Oh, I'm a little bit of a nerd.
Aren't we
I
all?
love history.
That's
This
awesome.
was going to pause, and he's going to actually very quietly say, was this related to the mythology of the fall of magic? Mistra.
The DM doesn't know.
It,
I don't know.
Out of
I don't know Netherese. I only know Netherese stuff from Out of the Abyss, and they haven't.
okay, that's fine then.
I'll give you
Sorry.
a hint. The Netherese part of this is not as important.
I was just asking because in Faerun lore,
Mhm.
it's actually there was a time where Mistra was killed and then replaced,
Right.
and
That's like
that is
this.
actually why we can't cast 10th level spells.
That sounds
They don't
vaguely
exist.
familiar.
So, uh, back then it was the 10th level spells and high magic that sort of
Made that work.
allowed cities to float. And
Do you
there were
know
other
how
things.
many thousand years ago that all happened?
That was
Archangel, thank you so much.
I think it's actually before the avatars walked.
Shex love.
So
Can we
I'm not
can we
exactly
come
sure.
up with an arbitrary number for our Out of the Abyss, and if we have to retcon it, we will.
Let's
Let's
say over 9,000.
let's say
It's
9,000.
9,000
years ago.
9,000 years
approximately.
ago.
No one really knows the exact time the towers fell.
That's why I referred to it as like mythology. I don't actually know.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
What's the name of the person who's blind?
Seraph.
Seraph.
Seraph. Oh yeah, Seraph. Duh.
It's your buddy.
I don't know why I blinked on. I didn't register that Seraph was the blind one.
It took me a little bit
Um,
to remember his name at the start.
Yeah,
Before.
yeah. Seraph,
Aye.
it's me, Jamich.
Yeah.
I want to apologize to you.
Don't be weird. It's fine.
No, it's really not. It seems as if I've been holding out on you a little bit.
What do you mean?
Well, this is silly. I forgot I had something that could have helped you and can continue to help you, and I didn't realize it.
Well, spit it out. And he sounds a little irritated.
I take out Erzat's eye, which is an item that I've had since like 4th session or 3rd session. But I go, this is a very rare item that we found very early on. I forgot it. I had it in my sack. Basically, it allows you to see through it if your eye has been lost or removed.
Danica looks at it. Oh! It will require surgery, but I did get my certification. So, if you would like, I can install this, but it will take a little while, and of course he'll need to recover.
I hand the item to Seraph, and I go, do with it as you want.
Seraph like holds it. Do you got painkillers? Of course. You won't
got
feel a
alcohol.
thing. Yeah, we have that tequila, but no, we have proper tools here. We can take care of you. So he kind of like holds it out, and Danica takes it. And she turns to one of the stone giants who has just finished his meal. Dear, will you take him to the medical wing? I will, and make sure he's comfortable. I'll clean up here, and I will tend to your friend. Is there anything else I can do for you?
Oh, I got a couple of things I wanted to ask, and I don't know which one.
Oh, yes, of course.
Have you heard of any stories of any other followers of Illustray around recently?
Not in a while. I'm
Good
the
or
only
bad?
one in the area.
That's probably a good thing.
Are you looking for somebody?
No, I just got separated from my people, and I just like to check to see if anyone's heard anything good or bad.
How many of them are you?
Well, they were in different groups. There was like 100 of us or so that
100
left
of us.
our colony.
I will ask the stone speaker if she's seen anything.
And what is the best way to the surface from here as well? Should we go to?
Through Blingdenstone and then to Gontal Grim, and there is a path straight to the surface. You will end up in the High Forest.
Okay.
The road is
And do you
fairly
need a-
straightforward.
Do you need a handgun magic for the operation with Seraph?
I could use an assistant if you would like. If you're a little squeamish, though, I can't recommend it. Removing eyeballs is ugly business.
Yes,
I'll try it.
are both trained
Yeah.
in medicine, so
Oh, would you all
I?
like to be there for Sarah's surgery?
I would not.
I'm not really trained in medicine, but I am, I do have some spells I can help with. So quite to the
Sometimes
seal.
surgical procedures are a little bit beyond simple spell casting. They require knowledge of where nerves go, where blood vessels must be arranged. It is quite a delicate art. Healing and closing a wound with magic is very easy, but safely removing an organ with a function and then replacing it with a magical item to fulfill that function is quite complex. There's a science about it.
I'd still like to watch and possibly help
Certainly.
if I can.
All right, you will all be given nightmare fuel.
I will sit here and enjoy
gonna-
the drink
yeah.
whenever it happens.
Oh, yes. Can we have that mind fuck? I think is what oh, thank you. And I have some wines. I have some Gontal Grim ale and some Blingdenstone beer, some Drowish wine, and then we
I'll
have
take the
Stone
mind fuck.
Tongue. What?
I can drink more
Mind
than
fuck?
you.
And Azira's like, I'll take the mind fuck.
Oh, we're so brave. Get some extra bedrolls, maybe some ice cubes. We're going to need it.
Nicole is going to like nudge Anazira. I bet I can drink more than you.
And
Oh,
get
I don't
an
think you know what
extra
you're getting into.
barrel of mindfuck, please. Thank you.
I believe Lucius, would you like some too? I know you enjoyed a barrel of ale with us. last time.
indeed. I want to try
such
the.
a good Lucius voice. Holy shit! Holy shit! I literally thought Lucius was here for a second.
I want to try the mindfuck. I want to try the Blingdenstone ale. Sounds really good. Or was it beer? I don't know. Lumi, what do
We'll have
you
all
think?
of it.
Yes, all of it.
I have one more slight question, sort of request.
Yes.
Could I have a pipe made down here
For what purpose? For music or for smoking?
for smoking?
Oh, do you need one
I
made?
don't
We have
particularly-
we have a lot of pipes already. We don't even have to have it made unless you want something special.
That would be, if it works, if it's our size, I guess it's fine. I assumed most of the pipes were stone giant sized.
That's a good point. I can have something ordered for you. It'll take a little bit, but I can see about getting that done. Do you have any special requests?
If you could put a 7-pointed star on there, that would be lovely. But I don't mind either way.
Certainly. 7-pointed star. Oh, you don't she gestures to Shinebreaker, which has completely different, like, almost alien motifs. That is not your religion?
No. Nicole's gonna pull out his shield, which has the star on there. and
Oh!
Actually, a paladin.
And then she looks at Kothar. Oh, you serve Tamara.
You
You've
know
heard
of her.
Well, it is our business as servants of Illustrate to be well versed in the surface religions. Tamara is a fine goddess, truly worthy of worship. We often collaborate with her temples,
How is this the first time we're hearing of this?
probably
Because
because
you didn't ask me.
Illustriae is a deity that very specifically deals with drow who journey to the surface. If you are not acquainted with any drow, that dwell on the surface that are in service to Illustria, it is very unlikely that you might have heard of her. It is a very small sect. But Tamara is one of the largest deities. She's a very popular deity.
Nicole is going to nudge Kothar and just say, you probably didn't hear of it at the temple, at least not that one, because all the entrances to the Underdark were rather far from it.
I barely even knew the Underdark existed. It was more of a boogeyman story that they told us.
That's so funny because little drow children are told of the scary surface dwellers that stalk on the ceilings, and if you get too close to the surface, they shove their hands down through the ground and they rip them and pull them up like little turnips.
Oh, that's right, because we're all so scary. Kothar like smiles and forgets he has like razor sharp teeth and he flashes them.
And Azir is also smiling very toothily.
Yeah, she's like, and for someone who hasn't met a surface dweller, possibly.
Have you
In-
been to the surface before?
I have,
Sorry.
yes. Part of my pilgrimage.
In Gauntlgrim, we have a system of caves attached to the mountains that lead into the Underdark. When my brother went missing, well, those caves are where we keep our homeless. So I assume the worst.
I'm sorry to hear of your brother. But yes, Gauntlgrim is a common gateway from the Underdark to the surface world.
I do just have two more things that I want to see if you know where I can get some. Some new robes, because mine kind of got destroyed.
Oh, I was wondering. Yes, I can have some made for you right away. I mend my own clothes. I can certainly have a robe made for you before you leave.
And I've got this sword hilt that I have been carrying around for a while. I was wondering if... And she shows her the moon-touched hilt that she has. That she picked up from Buppido. So I've been thinking of trying to get it made into a sword, but I haven't had a chance to do so yet.
You know, Blingdenstone is on the way to Gauntlgrim. They could very easily craft a worthy blade to attach to this hilt.
Okay, yep.
There's
I was wondering if she would be able to, because I know that
I am
that's part
not.
of the practice.
I personally have been trained in medicine and not smithing.
Okay. Yeah, I've tried
I'm
as
not
well.
a
It
I'm
wasn't
not a
that
sword
easy.
dancer or sword sister.
Mm.
What is your name, by the way? There's something special about you.
My name is Jaslyn.
Yaslin. What is the name of your clan?
The
Did we come up with the name of your clan? You want to come up with one right now?
Let me actually find. I do have a name for my
Like, what's your last name?
colony.
That's what I meant, your colony.
Caladro? Caladro?
Caladro?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Will you type it?
Yeah, I'll pop it in.
Okay, let's just say Caladro.
Discord. I came up with it, but I never shared it. Is what I should say.
Oh, okay.
So it's in the shitposting channel.
Okay. Caladro.
It has a meaning, but I can't remember what it is.
Caladro. Oh, that is very prestigious. I see.
Yeah, we had to abandon our city because we thought we were getting attacked by the Spider Queen. Turns out it was actually someone in the town who worshipped someone else instead.
Varun.
It made us think.
I think that's the name of that deity. Varun.
Yes, that's it. That's the one. I first name with him.
I'm sorry to hear it. But
Yeah,
you are close to the surface and your pilgrimage will be complete.
that is where we're trying to get to, and then I want to meet up with my people from there.
All right, let's go have some surgery. let's take a 5-10 minute break. And right before we do, J-Mitch, you're kind of sitting there enjoying your food. And
Sipping on my water.
your satchel shakes a little bit. And keeps
Mage hand to look inside of it because I don't trust this shit.
you peel open the bag and you see 3 eggs that you don't remember putting there. And they're
Like chicken eggs?
no, like big black glossy eggs.
I didn't go to the surgery, so is everybody fucking off to the surgery? And
Yeah,
I'm alone?
it's you and Anazira.
Anazira's sitting there.
Anazira, you would have no idea how this got there.
Anazira, did you notice anybody going through my things?
No, you've had your bag with you forever, like since the last time we arrested, which was like what, days ago?
I thought so too. I found these in them. I mage hand take out the eggs.
I do not presume to know what you do with your own things.
You sort of wandered off earlier. Or
Yeah, so
when we were in
J-Mitch
the
did
nesting grounds,
wander
so-
off and went his own way and kind of got lost.
You did get, yeah, I was gonna say, you
You,
did
like,
get
spaced
separated
out.
from us for a little while. So if you put your bag down then, or maybe you picked it up then, I don't know. You were separated.
J-Mitch,
for a
you
little
realize
bit.
there's like this blank in your memory, like a little blackout.
Oh, I don't remember this?
Yeah, it's a
Oh.
blackout.
Was I drinking?
Maybe.
We were. If you were drink, that would explain why you weren't with us, because we were certainly not.
The
drinking.
place you were at had
will-
lots of twists and
I
turns.
will say this. J-Mitch hasn't drank since the last time he drank.
It could be a magical thing.
Like-
You blacked out because you
No,
weren't
like-
here.
Like since the deal went south, like he hasn't
you
touched
probably weren't
alcohol.
drinking. It was pretty intense back, before. So when you got separated, maybe you were a little scared. Maybe you just don't remember because it was so intense. Like,
Why would I grab eggs?
Why wouldn't you grab eggs?
you don't like eggs? And I looked down at Shiny.
I
Eggs
don't.
are great.
I don't dislike eggs, but I don't think I would pick them up and like. Did I steal from a mother?
Maybe they were abandoned.
I don't.
Okay, we're taking a break. Soak on that. You've got 3 mystery eggs.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break. By the way, there's 3 eggs in your satchel, and we're gonna take a break. No, I play that out. I'll be right back.
And now we riot, guys. Yes, we
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
my name is
Hello,
Inigo Montoya.
You
You
have
killed my father. Prepare to die.
prepared to die. That's such a good movie.
I still have
It's like
never
the
seen it.
best.
I
It's
think
the
you'd like
best.
it. I think it's something for everybody to enjoy, honestly.
Also, my internet's getting a little sus right now, so if I have to dip, it's oh okay. It looks like the spike is over though.
Mm.
I had a spike right as we went on break, so it's good time. Oh, it's still kind of spiking. Not terribly, but
play
there's
it by
still a
ear.
spike. Okay.
I just wanted a reason to have my pipe.
For streams, yes. I can't think of anything that Anna Zero would want specifically. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Nicole is sort of going through a moment of like he's going to take any outlet to sort of not think about what happened earlier.
Mm.
A couple days.
Yes.
before.
Would you guys like some behind the scenes Jamich facts?
Sure.
Yes.
So, like I said before, Jamich, after that deal was made and it was like a bad thing,
Hmm.
Jamich decided right then and there that he wouldn't touch alcohol ever again.
I knew
And
that
he's-
he had been very adverse to it, but I didn't
Mhm.
know if he had sworn it off for sure or not.
Yeah. So I've been trying to that's been a if you guys look into past episodes after that, you'll notice that every time that
There's drinks
alcohol
he
was
doesn't.
mentioned, Jamich never actually partook.
I love it.
Yeah. And then another fun fact is that Jamich doesn't want to be a hero. He doesn't want to be this general leading these armies, or anything like that. He's just a guy who came to save his brother and now he's looking for a way out.
Out of the
Hi.
Underdark in general, or back to his home city?
Yeah, back
are
to
the
Galt.
dwarves?
He's looking to go back to Gontagrim.
Those are above ground, right?
Yes.
Um,
You are service dweller. Okay, because for some reason I just assumed that dwarves were
Gontagrim's like
Underdark,
cut into a mountain, basically. So
but
it's
not
like,
in the Underdark itself.
yeah, it's
It's
basic.
sort of-
It's like, it's
It's
hard
like
to
an
say because it's
entrance.
like there. It's like you look up, there's mountain, and a lot of the places, like some places, there's sky overhead, but mostly it's stone and mountains. And then there's the caves that connect into the Underdark. So it's attached, yes, but it's more of like it's more like it's more like a cave system is connected to a canyon type of thing. I don't know how to describe
Oh.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to perceive it. Okay, it looks
Yeah.
like the spike has subsided. That makes me happy.
No
Also
more
earlier,
spike.
When,
I mean, my bit rates are still red, but
Oh, oof. When Pradix was talking about his clan name, my brain is just like, I can offer as a nerd the 8 main houses, and I'm like, I can't. Nope. I don't
Why
think
not?
she would be from any of them.
oh, that
See.
would, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I have made. I understand Scarlett's confusion as well because she has asked Yaslin before her house name, but it was a fake one that she gave, which was just completely off the top of my head because she was talking to a member of LOL's followers. So
Oh, yeah, that would do
That's
it.
awesome. So you give a false last name to Lolth's followers so that they wouldn't be able to track you.
yeah, but they didn't believe us, and
Oh,
Sarah
fuck
said
them.
we're actually escaped prisoners, and
Mhm.
this was back in Bracklestog.
Yeah.
And we found the rivals to
Mhm.
what's her name? The priestess who had us.
I don't remember her name.
I'm looking at it now. Looking for it now.
The one that.
Priestess Lilivara of House Mizerin.
Misread that.
Mm.
Oh, right, that one that we were running away from and then ran into her, and then she gave us the tip that. Or. she was happy that we had escaped because it would make her rivals
Yeah,
have
that
a little bit.
I gave a false name then because I'm not going to say where I'm really from.
I will say, if Nicole ever dies, I am going to probably end up playing a drow. I think that would be fun.
Oh.
A what?
A drow.
A drow.
Wow. Okay.
So during Nick's one shot that we did,
My one shot. Oh yeah, my one shot.
yeah, during
Wait,
your
which
one
one?
shot, the beach episode one,
Oh.
I had a druid that was a halfling, but that transfigured into like a giant grizzly-sized tiger.
Nice.
And I think the next time I actually do a real campaign, I think she's gonna make a comeback.
Oh, back in my
Well,
moment. My food should be ready.
Okay.
I want to create an owlbear that's also a werebear. That's a druid that can wild shape into a bear.
Is that
No.
based off of that movie did that movie ever come out, by the way?
I don't know. It's not based off of a movie. I just thought it'd be funny to create a character that's just like 4 different types of bear.
Well, wasn't there like a druid owlbear shaped like catastrophe in a movie that was coming out that had Chris Pine in it? and everyone was like,
that's
not
coming
how
out
it
of
works."
March. That's coming out of
Okay.
March. That's
stopped hearing
that's
about it, so I wasn't
the
sure.
official D&D show. Yeah. It's probably, you probably haven't heard it yet because they're not putting out the promos this early on, I would imagine.
Yeah, but I mean, they had
Well, I
like a
can't
whole
wait.
trailer preview for it or something, and everyone got so
Yeah.
mad because of the druid wild shaping into an owlbear.
Yeah, and people are stupid because they never specifically stated that that was a
Not
wild
possible.
shape.
Yeah,
It
they
could
just
have
assumed
very
that's what was
easily,
happening.
yeah, it could have easily been a polymorph.
Yeah.
I do think the biggest flaw in the D&D trailer is the fact that the bard doesn't try to seduce anyone.
But it's Chris Pine.
It's not to say that he
so-
hasn't. Let's just say that he didn't in the trailer.
That's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't portray the bard properly.
That's fair.
I think Chris Pine's character, and this is complete speculation, but I think he was playing it like he
When did
was
that
almost
come out?
ashamed to be the bard. You know, like he was kind of hiding it. He's like, I don't want to tell people that I'm the bard, like up front, you know. Which I think is interesting.
Who's afraid of being the bard?
Chris Pine.
Oh,
Jamich isn't. Jamich doesn't give a shit.
the actor
Jamie
was
was proud of
afraid,
me.
or the actor's character?
The character was portrayed as like,
Oh.
because like
Not excited about being a bard.
I think like the entire trailer was around him trying to convince somebody to join their party, and so like he didn't want to be like, by the way, I'm the bard.
Oh,
because
maybe-
it's just not cool, you know.
Yeah, well, maybe because there's so many tropes around it. Like, you're useless in combat. You're just the bard.
Wow. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna.
No, like, that's...
If you're trying to recruit
What am
someone,
I...
yeah.
I have headphones
Yeah,
on, and
good.
I'm sitting here like, what can I put
Why are you
my...
trying to? I
was
thought you were
wondering
trying
what
to
you were
switch
doing.
them around.
I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know.
understand. I understand. Like
It's
I
the end of a
tired.
weekend, and it's yes.
Actually, my
I-
weekend technically starts tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
It's Steven.
I'm-
It's the next 2 days off.
You guys, my leg's asleep, but I can't move it because Kitty's asleep on it.
Yeah. It's illegal. You can't do it.
Yeah,
You're.
you can't
You're.
do anything
It's
about it.
hopeless.
Yeah.
I was on my phone to my dad yesterday, and I was going to look at something to tell him, and I was so close to pushing the hang up button. And it's like, no, wait,
Oh.
that's the wrong button. Like, so yeah, I
No.
know exactly what you're feeling, Scarlett. Just
Yeah, I think
not thinking.
you know what it is? I have so many actions on autopilot that I do without thinking. They're just autopilot. That sometimes when I
Yep.
get mixed up, I'll start doing the autopilot thing and it doesn't make any sense. Like just now I had my headphones on, but I saw headphones and I was like, it's hair, headphones, hat. And I just got
Right.
confused. I'm so sorry. Okay. Is everybody back?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So, the party is split. We have some of you going to surgery, and J. Mitch is dealing with some mysterious eggs in his bag. Let's swap over to Is that the pipe you want made for you, by the way, Nicole? Perfect. Good to know. I have a similar one.
Yeah.
Look at this thing.
Now you can actually pretend you're passing it to Nicole
Yeah.
That's true.
through the camera.
I made this with
Ours is it's very
foam.
different, but still.
I'm-
Oh, yours is made with foam.
Well, this is a real pipe that I got off Amazon, and then I took foam and made a rose and a little braid up it, and then I painted it.
Oh.
It's kind of the paint's chipping up here. I gotta fix it, but yeah.
I actually use this pipe, so.
Oh, I could use this, but I don't smoke.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to smoke.
do.
Like I wouldn't know what to do with this.
He's okay. I have too many seasonal allergies to have ever gotten into it to enjoy edibles
Mm.
I
much
only
better.
smoke on occasion. I don't smoke it regularly anymore. I should
So
quit doing that.
we only have 30 minutes left, so we're gonna get to end on a cliffhanger today.
Dangle this dummy mommy.
So surgery. You all, first of all, it's gonna be the next day. I think I want to give you guys a full rest because you're gonna need it.
Boy.
Oh, let me change out my spells then. Okay,
You
hold
see,
up.
that's why I wanted to tell them that what we saw in the path, just in case someone came and attacked them.
You didn't think I was gonna let you escape without a full-on epic siege, did you? So
Wait, Jamie's just constantly looking up at the walls around this place.
it looks
And the
very like the
legs.
only way in is
Yeah.
that first way you came through the tunnels.
Okay, then he's constantly looking towards the entrance, like just to watch us back. Anyway.
You go in, you watch Danica. I'm not going to describe the surgery because I
Probably good.
don't enjoy things like that. It's hard to watch. Even
Also, you
they give Sereth a hell of a lot of bud to get through it. But it's still, his toes are curling. And by the end of it, he's got his blindfold on and he's given some painkillers. Kothar and Nicole, you do assist by alleviating his pain every time like a cut is made. You can use your healing to like close it back up, but the actual attachment, Danica has to be very precise with it. And she shoos you away so that he could get some bed rest. Gives him some night-night tea. And you're able to join your companions, have some dinner. You see Scrag is really enjoying spending time with the Quack. The Quackoffs are so nice to him. They're talking to him and like hanging out, and he's just like, oh, these Quackoffs are so much nicer than the ones over at Velkenvelv. And you all are given rooms in the little knolls, the little mossy knolls.
Not the other Knowles.
Yeah, okay, mounds. Let's call them mounds because we can't say knoll twice here. Yeah, the mossy mounds. They're like little stone beds stuffed with dried mushrooms for straw kind of situation. Not as nice as the Bloodbath and Beyond, but better than you've had in a while. And you wake, and you all meet again with the stone speaker to discuss what you are going to do next. She wonders, how long do you plan on staying?
We're not sure.
we need to wait for Seraph to recover from the surgery, but after that, like, we should probably get moving.
His surgery, you hear Danica's voice pipe up. His surgery was a success. it'll take a few days to recover. But once he does, he should be able to see out of that eye. Now, he still will be blind in the other eye, so it's not quite the same, but now he's not totally blind. He just has one eye.
Did you have any prosthetics that worked for him as well for the missing limbs?
I unfortunately do not, but I can tell you, Blingdenstone, those gnomes are so brilliant. They can definitely hook him up with a working pair of legs and an additional arm. He'll be a right little robot.
Sorry, someone in my chat just said that they have a blacksmith in their game called Bloodbath and Beyond as well.
I'm pretty sure we had an inn called that in the Big A Do Crime too.
It's just
Is
recurring.
Is there any clue on where we should go next?
Yes, as I said yesterday. Go to Gauntlgrim, and from there you can go to the library. Gauntlgrim will aid you, eventually. If they don't aid you at first, they definitely will after the library, but try. The sooner you can gather your armies, the better.
I will try.
And while you're at the library, see if you can find what was in the past and what was in the future. We already know what is in the present, though it can't hurt to learn. We need to know. We desperately need to know what caused this. What was the catalyst? What was the moment that ripped the world apart, that brought the demons here all at once?
Well, there was a giant sacrifice from a cult that we passed through.
Tell me more about that.
Oh, there were lots of blood, people murdering things and chanting demonic stuff to try to get the demon to come. There was a lot of stuff happening.
When was this?
We
Talking about Sloop the Law.
Yeah. Back in Sloop
Be-
a lot when
before-
we were...
Before that even, we did actually even find a desecrated shrine to Elistere that might have caused something. I doubt it, but still should be mentioned.
Sluvdalop, you said. The Kuatoa?
Yes. It is gone now.
You said they had a cult. They were worshipping a demon?
Yes.
Demogorgon.
Demogorgon.
They called it
Imagugu.
Limugugu.
Gungun.
I'm gonna assume you tell her the timeline that happened.
Yes.
Yeah, which is why I brought up the Elistere
Yeah.
one as well, because I thought it could be relevant.
And also
I
the
see.
The now submerged temple of Dewey Blacks.
Yes. So, I imagine you believe your antics at Sluvdalop is what summoned the demon.
I don't. It's not our.
I wish to bring you peace of mind. I don't believe that was the event that brought Demogorgon here. I think it was before that, though the sacrifice summoned him. He was already in the material plane, and he is drawn to blood and chaos, and their activities may have drawn him here. But a bunch of Kuatoa can't just summon the Prince of Demons from his realm in the abyss because of a few blood
Here he
sacrifice.
is.
Meaning, I don't think they are the ones who did it.
So why did you say that we're the ones that destroy Gracklestone. Gracklestone.
The the riot you invited Demogorgon's eye. He is empowered by chaos.
We
There was
created
chaos.
madness.
There was chaos there well before.
It
we
was
got
not
there.
totally your
So-
fault, but you definitely incited some
Additional.
yeah, you did. You put some fuel on an already dumpster fire. It's not entirely your fault. I believe I misspoke.
Yeah, I didn't think you did, but like you were saying, their actions didn't cause something, so I'm trying to make sure our actions didn't as well.
Demogorgon is rampaging through the Underdark, as Demogorgon does. The other demon lords seem to be doing things their own way too. And it sounds like Yinagu is also rampaging, or at least his lieutenants and soldiers are. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Both are very bad news.
Definitely bad news. So does that hinder our travel plans then?
I think it should
Well-
hasten them, if I'm being honest.
I think we go to the library, find a way to Gauntlgrim, and
It would be
Go
the
from
other
there.
way around. You need to go to
right,
Gauntlgrim and then
Gauntlgrim, then
get to the library from there. There is a passage,
course.
actually, in Gauntlgrim's territory.
of course.
It sounds like our plan of travel is somewhat set.
So
Time
in
for some sleeps. Yes.
3 days' time, this is the next day, so it's like your morning.
Oh, should we take long rests then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
As you are conversing, suddenly, Agrit bursts into the room.
You great, I told you
Mother!
it would never work between
Demons!
us.
Demons! On our doorstep! Legions of them! They're on their way!
Time
Apprentice,
to go.
what do you mean? They found the path! They're coming!
Oh, she took too long to get in that whole image.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I'm just checking.
And then you hear a loud clack, clack, clack. Well, well, well. And you all whirl around. You see a giant, monster-sized gnoll wearing decorative armor, necklace with heads attached to him of different, like, skulls, like it's like laced through the eye sockets, and just scars across his face, an eye patch, and a giant like sword slung across his shoulders. And he walks into the room, and he is flanked by so many gnolls and so many other things, demons that look like giant monstrous dogs, centaur monsters. It's a whole mess. The big gnoll pulls his sword up and points at you guys. You will all make fine sacrifices to Yinagu. Now get on your knees. And that's where we're gonna cut for tonight.
What?
No.
Next time on Out of the Abyss, will the party survive the siege
I
of...
vote we flashbang and run.
They are standing on the way towards the exit.
So we blind them and sneak past.
You can
We
figure out...
can't do anything until next time.
Mhm.
We don't know.
And I will say that Yasmin will not go along with that.
Next
Oh,
week
you
on
gotta
Out of the
hit your
Abyss,
event.
we're gonna do a Halloween special.
Okay.
We're gonna do a Halloween special.
So a double week cliffhanger.
Yeah, the Halloween
Exactly.
special. For the Halloween special, all of the players are going to be assigned a NPC. In fact, let me write all the NPCs down,
Mhm.
and
Do
we're
we
going
just roll to see who gets it?
Yeah.
So I want to ask the important question.
Mhm.
For the
Oh, dear.
pranks, are we going to not even tell Poof and Ellie that we're doing that next week and just have them show up
Well,
and
wasn't Ellie
They
here
know
last week
about
when we
it.
planned it?
Ellie was the one who planned buffs or Nyx, right?
True.
Yeah. So
I'm just asking if we
did
want to make
one-
that part of the
we did one
I
part of
before
the
just
prank.
already,
still
right?
think it's so funny that you guys were like discussing the pranks and I had no idea what was going on. And then until you said like, oh yeah, if somebody's AFK, they get a prank. I'm like, wait, what?
You know what was even more funny that you missed? Ali was the one that suggested it, and then someone else was like, "Oh, so what are we going to do to you next week then?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
And then she's like, "Oh, I didn't figure that." She didn't say that, but you could see it in her face.
So, when will J-Mitch hatch his eggs and be a spider daddy? We don't know what
I'm
kind of
already a
eggs they
spider
are.
daddy. I have spiders in my beard.
We don't know what kind of eggs they are. They're a secret.
I mean, they
Yeah.
could be dragon
He
eggs.
doesn't.
And I mean, if Jamich picked them up, he probably thought they were dragon eggs.
I mean, it could
I
have been
mean-
any number of things. I might have been trying to impress some sort of dangerous
Yeah.
being.
Yeah.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I gotta think of all of our NPCs.
Well, you have a lot of them in the compendium. Not all of them, but
Yeah, I'm trying to think of who we
Ferrets,
have.
Greg, Topsy Turvy.
Shushar. Oh, Ront.
Yeah, Ron.
still
Mhm.
Jim Jar's
I feel
gone,
like
isn't he?
Stool. Oh, Jim Jar. That's right.
Yeah, there's Jim Jar.
Uh,
and then
Darendale, which is now
Scrap.
Well,
Okay.
We've been using the spore, so
Right.
still has to be with us, right?
Right, but I don't think. I mean, we don't have to have combat. Like that's okay. So yeah, that's the thing. This is a Halloween special. Some of you,
Mhm.
I'm gonna create like
Maybe we go trick
your.
or treating.
So what I'm gonna do is give you each like some of your like little features, like Stool, shitty in combat, but has the spores.
We might.
Shushar, a monk,
Use-
but is a pacifist and doesn't like to fight. So I'll help you with all that.
It might be a good time to do a one-page like type system. If I mean, I might look up a like super easy to use different type instead of 5e. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we could
there's
check that
also,
out.
like,
Yeah, I'll check that out. That'd be fun.
Fun Lisa, I've been
Just
DMing for
how-
about a year. This is my first like by the book campaign, but I've done other like mini campaigns.
Oh yes. Don't forget Globagool.
Oh yeah.
Someone can be
Globagool.
Globagool.
Globagool. Gotta be
Yeah.
Globagool.
Okay,
Um,
1, 2, 3.
there's
I'm gonna
the-
put Topsy and Turvy as 1. I think that would make more sense.
Yeah.
1,
There's also
2, 3,
Ron.
4, 5,
Oh gosh,
6,
they have
7,
to be
8,
both.
9.
Oh no.
Oh. Okay.
And Seraph as well. Seraph as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay.
You have a lot.
Anazira, roll a d10.
Ooh,
I'm gonna
we're
just do
rolling
it
right now.
in chat because my dice are outside of reach and Kitty is asleep on lap.
You can just do it, yeah, in Foundry as well.
Roll 1d10, you said?
Yes.
Yes.
I got a 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anazira, you're gonna be Sereth.
Dang it.
Ooh.
I'm still hot.
Oh.
Nicole was
Is
just
someone-
saying. Kritzer was just saying next time they're going to be Drow.
Fine.
So that's so
No,
funny.
no. There's also Shiny if someone wants to play Shiny.
I didn't.
That's okay. It's fine.
There's two. Okay.
There's too many NPCs. for characters.
JTC, roll a d10. If you roll on one that's
Remember,
already been.
I'm not. Remember, I'm
Oh,
not
you're
gonna
not
be here
gonna-
next week.
Oh, you're not gonna be here next week. Oh, you're missing our Halloween special.
I'm gonna be at opera rehearsal.
Fine.
Oh, wow. Priorities, I guess.
Pradix.
You'll be missed. Oh, roll? Yep.
That sounds like he died. You will
Yeah.
be missed.
You will be missed anyway. Roll.
Rip, lost to the opera.
And that one.
Okay.
Every
That,
time.
that
A
one.
1 and a 10 on it.
Yaslin is gonna be Topsy and Turvy.
Oh, yay. Multiple personality disorder.
Yep, you get to be both. Remember, Topsy is more chatty, but Turvy can be a little like devious. J-Mitch, roll D10
Why am I rolling?
to find out who
Anything
you're
next
gonna
week?
play.
I thought I was DMing.
Yeah, you are.
Oh, I thought I was playing all of you guys.
You are.
Right.
Wow, but he's still DMing.
But he's DMing
So am I playing
for us.
7 characters?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I have an idea.
Yeah,
Either every time something specific happens or every time limit, I have to swap. Thank you,
love it.
Adrian. So I have to rotate between characters based on either like
Mhm.
every time somebody rolls like a certain number, or every time someone like
I'll think
we-
of a fun mechanic.
yeah. But so it's often enough that I have to swap it.
Right.
Okay, Kurutsu, roll a d10.
D10.
Mm-hmm. Complete with cosplay. Quinn.
Yes.
6.
Can you imagine if you just have a different hat for each of the characters,
Oh,
but
gosh.
they're like custom done hats?
Yeah.
You get to
Little-
play Jim Jar. Maybe you could give Jim Jar an actual personality.
Probably.
Oh.
You mean I can't just like to play Spets?
That's big part of his personality, and he's got like a little something like sparkly, and we're gonna talk actually because there's
Yeah.
there's some
Okay.
secret stuff about Jim Jar, but you never talk to him, so you know, maybe
Started everything back.
Kurtzu will find something out. Okay, who wants to roll for Poof? Or who wants to decide who Poof is going to be? No, I know. Let's make Poof be Globagool.
Oh.
Yeah. that'd be
Yeah.
funny.
He gets to eat all of the things.
I
Globagool.
just want to hear his impression of Globagool. Okay,
I think
so
he'd make a good
so
Globagool
Scrag, Ront, and Stool will remain NPCs, and I get to play all of you, except I have to switch who I am based on like, and we'll have to roll for it maybe. Like every time
We'll
a
figure
thing
something
happens,
out.
I have to roll.
Maybe we even get Chad involved in it or something for like
Yeah.
a redemption or something like that. We'll have to get together like tomorrow or Tuesday and
Yeah, let's
hash
have a
out the
meeting.
details.
Let's have a meeting.
Wait,
Absolutely.
so do we have 4 players?
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for J. Mitchell. Who did I forget?
Ellie?
Ellie is Buppido.
Right.
Liz Buppido.
So we have 3 more NPCs left?
Yeah, we have Scrag, Ront, and Stool. So, okay, Pradix is Topsy and Turvy. Elephane is Buppido. Kurtzu is Jimjar. Poof is Glabagul. Anazir is Sereth. Kothar's not going to be there because Kothar has stuff. J-Mitch is the GM.
I have a real world obligations. I know.
Wait, so we could, since Pradix will be playing 2 characters, we can actually distribute the other to the rest of us as well.
Oh,
So each of us
okay.
can be 2 players. or
everybody?
2 characters.
There's
I
only
think
We can
so.
try.
So,
Because there's Ront, Shushar, and
oh, that's right. Shushar too. I forgot about that.
there's
Okay.
Ront, Shushar, and...
So, I guess Anazir, roll again.
Oh dear, I closed that window.
I'll roll for you.
Please and thank you. My internet's being so crappy, so I read it out early, and I'm just like, I'm over it. I definitely like blip crashed 4 times tonight.
Okay, you get Stool.
Oh yes, I'm Seraph and Stool. Talk about opposites.
Well, no, Sereth is very protective of Stool. They're
Yes,
buddies.
they like each other, but I mean, like one of
Yeah.
them's like big, macho, strong, hot guy, and then the other one's just cute little.
Yeah.
So-
Okay,
That'll make it easier for me to code switch.
Kurtzu, roll a d10.
One of my friends is saying that she would pay me real money to see me play Shiny.
I
I
mean,
got another 6.
okay, I'm gonna just push you to the next one. 2, 3.
That's fine.
Ront,
Okay, so I'm Ront and
Jimjar.
Jimjar.
Ront
Oh,
is
gosh.
a fun one.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
I am going to say. So should Poof get Shushar or Scrag?
Well, he's doing
not-
Glabagool already.
Yeah.
So let's give him Shushar.
Okay, and then Scrag to Elephane.
Yeah. I think Ellie would have fun with Scrag.
Yeah.
Do we want to only tell them one of the characters they're playing, and then so that way Ellie
No,
doesn't know she's playing?
I don't. I feel like the prank is that she's playing Puppet, but we should
Okay.
probably tell them so that they
We'll
can
tell
sort of
them.
plan.
Yeah. So yeah, just focus on like getting into character, and me and Jamich can figure out like, are we just going to give you their NPC stat blocks? Are we going to turn them into actual PCs? If it's a simple, like not crazy fighting game, I don't think we need full players sheets. We could literally just do the
Whatever feels
NPC, like a Quaggoth sheet for Scrag. Meow.
Yes. She's waking up. Hello. Yes.
I'm just trying to get into character. Playing the two.
Yeah. All right, guys, you're all amazing. Let's
Golden buzzers.
golden buzzer. Anazira, who's your golden buzzer going to?
I would say golden buzzer is probably to Jamich's clutching of his fireball pearls. It made me laugh. a lot.
Okay. So first one to Jamich. Kothar.
I'm gonna give mine to Yaslin because I like hearing
Hi, baby.
RP from the Yaslin more.
Aw. Yaslin.
Well, everyone was so good tonight. It's so hard to pick. I mean, special mentions are going to go to Adrian and Kuritsu's cats that we've seen on stream. Like, that just
Yes.
stands to reason. There was someone I was thinking, this is amazing, I gotta give it to them, and now I just completely forgot because there was so much good stuff. Can I come back? Can you
Yes,
come back to me?
Jamich. You're muted.
Jamich is muted.
Oh, I wonder how long that's been happening. I want to give it to Scarlet for doing the Stonehaven Stone Giants RP. I thought that was very you were very it was a very gentle character, but it was very matter of fact and very finite. Like I love the interaction where it was like, I don't want to be a hero, and it was like, doesn't fucking matter what you want, basically.
Yeah.
In like the nicest way.
Like, sorry, I've seen it. It's
Yeah, it's like you're gonna
Don't know what
it's
to
gonna
tell
happen,
you,
so
Sonny.
I'm gonna fuck off. But yeah, no, I liked it.
Thank you.
And so golden buzzer to you.
Bolda and Agrit are my own creation because Stonehaven was your guys' idea, and so
Don't
we,
exist,
we had to
previously.
make it up. So I wanted to have some giantesses.
Some Tessas.
Kurtzu.
I would like to give it to Kothar for that interaction with the Mason, like going dark, basically.
That was dark. Yaslin.
Also going to be Kothar. I think there was also something else, but I can't remember it.
Kothar,
But yeah,
you win, so you'll get it the week following next week.
Okay, thank you.
But you did great. Everyone, you did such a great job. I thought for sure we were going to get to the combat. I have it all prepared. So that's great. That means little prep for me next time.
Big cliffhanger.
Big
That gives us a lot
cliffhanger.
of time for this. Yeah, it's gonna be a big fight.
Yes, and I'm
I
going to...
can't picture any other way of us not having to like just blow shit up.
Try not to break Stonehaven. I like that place. It's
Yeah.
so...
so does
You
Yaslin.
brought the battle to us though.
I'm just thinking about like the little stalactites with the little whistles and like...
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll make some music for it. All right, guys, I'm going to cut you loose. Thank you. You're
Okay.
all been a doll. Let's plan our Halloween thingy. I love you
guys.
guys.
Yeah, we'll plan it for sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, everybody. It is time for bed. I'm so tired. My bedtime is like 30 minutes. Let's host Darling Creep Show. She's painting minis. I love her overlay. That's so cool. I wish I was that cool.